Yeah, I would have went out there to Leimert Park, but I just don't like crowds like that.
Yeah, I wanted to go, but I
Yeah.
was like, last time I did that, I caught COVID.
Oh, that's a good reason.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
that's
Last time
enough
I
not
did
to go back.
Juneteenth in Leimert,
Yeah.
I caught COVID. So I was like, I'll stay home.
That's the parking situation. And walking,
Yeah, it
because you have to
sucks.
park in like the middle of somebody's
Right.
neighborhood,
Yeah,
then
and
walk
walk
through.
in.
Yeah, that's never bueno.
Once I was in, though, it was fun.
It was legit.
Yeah, but it was just...
How was the food? No vegan options?
Yeah, they
Nah,
had
they-
vegan
they
options.
had-
in
okay,
there.
I
I don't remember. I know I had a smoothie from that one place that's not open anymore. And then...
The place we tried to go to.
Yeah.
Remember? We had to go to the other. We had to make an audible to the other place.
It wasn't like the main place.
Oh,
'Cause
not
remember it was a place I was like, man, they closed. It was like...
But we were walking there.
Yeah,
okay.
It was like right across the street from where we thought the Shea Butters was at.
Okay.
It was across from that, but I don't know what happened to that place. And then I don't remember what else I ate that day. I remember eating something good. It was a good time though, being in the sea of blackness.
It looked like they was having
But
fun.
then this year I was just like, this is gonna be my last day to chill for a long time, so I'm gonna stay on.
Yeah, it feel good for about an hour or two. You're like, man, I'm soaking up all this
Yeah.
good.
Blackness, my
Man,
is out here, and
we out here black and melon,
like,
we
all
glistening
right,
in the
yeah.
sun.
It's time to go.
It's a
It's
good time. I've never
yeah.
seen y'all in
Yeah.
my neighborhood. It was hot.
those places would be better if they had like VIP sections.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
now you bougie.
The
You think you
VIB?
better than us?
Yeah,
Very important blacks.
Yeah,
VIP,
the
VIB
the
section.
VIB sections.
Would you be in there?
Hell yeah! If I was VIP enough,
Mm.
if they would have me, chairs. You got chairs, cold
I don't
water.
think
That's
I
all
would do-
I don't like standing. I realized I don't like going to concerts and standing.
Oh no, like
You know what I
concert,
mean?
the standing section. Hell no, I gotta sit down.
Give me a seat.
Mm-hmm. I'll stand up. It's my shit right
Dance
here.
a
But I'm
little
gonna sit
bit.
right back there. I'm like, yeah, I don't really know this song like that. I gotta have that option.
Yeah.
My feet.
That's too much setting up for like destruction. You have them dancing out there in their best outfits. Too much going on.
Mhm.
Somebody gonna spill a step.
They gonna spill
World
something on
War
your
III.
shoes. You got the good shoes on too. They gonna be stepping on them.
I think they had a big concert at the Greek Theater. It was like Jodeci was there.
Yeah, I heard about that.
yeah.
This was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
It was on CNN.
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
it was on CNN. Mhm.
That's dope.
Jodeci made CNN.
Jodeci was on
What's up?
CNN.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Is that the most popular riff? Everybody does the ooh yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Cisco's
The
is
hee-hee,
popular.
I guess.
What
is
was
up there.
Cisco's?
The nay who is.
Well, that's everybody though. That was just the 90s.
Well, didn't
Wait,
Boys
what's-
and Men,
that's
didn't
what I'm
Boys
saying,
and
that's
Men,
what
didn't
makes it
Boys and
more.
Men coin that though? Like, weren't they the ones that hit you with it first?
What about a woo,
Nay,
woo, woo?
woo, woo,
No.
woo. Oh, they weren't.
Because everyone did it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
everybody did it.
That's why it's the most popular.
Yeah.
Nay,
If everybody was doing it.
The ooh yeah surpasses that. I believe
You just mean
everybody
the-
knows. Ooh yeah. The
Yeah,
Cisco,
that's
yeah?
Cisco's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Cisco's.
Who has the coldest ad-lib right now? I mean, the coldest like how Benny has. Butcher coming, nigga. Who has it? Benny the Butcher has
That's the best one right now.
I love it.
Yeah. That's the best one right now. Because usually he back it up with some fire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, look, if you look at, then there's also the Migos. They got somebody that just does ad libs throughout the whole damn song. They
yeah.
all ad lib.
I'm going to be old real quick.
You still gotta count them though.
What's the ad lib?
I mean, they're always with the like they always got something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
the-
you,
I mean, they
if
always
you
got
can't
something.
identify it off the top, it's not a good ad
But
lib.
you know it's them when you hear them. You be like, dibbity. Yeah,
they definitely original
They-
and
they
creative.
started-
I'm not a fan at all, but
They
I go
started
like,
that stuff.
I
Yeah.
know, I know.
But it's not ad. All right, so
They be
just
on
like,
point with
it's
each
too
other.
many. It's too many in terms of what they do in
Well,
the ad
Diddy
libs.
did a
Because they do
lot.
their ad libs throughout the verse.
right.
These cats, like what you
Oh,
were
you talking about
I'm
just
talking
the
more of
intro.
a signature.
It's a signature.
So
Yeah.
that's, so that's
Like
why,
when Jay-Z came on, so
Jadakiss signature is that's his signature.
his signature.
So like
Yeah.
with the Mayu, there was no signature. Everybody did it.
Touche.
But Jodeci did the ooh yeah. That was their signature.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, there's a difference between
Michael
signature.
Michael
Didn't
Yeah.
Drew
Shimon.
Hill do the ooh yeah too?
Well,
wait,
they
wait.
were
But if you're talking
heavily
about pure
influenced by
intro,
it.
I don't think Jadakiss was always before, right? He'd be mid track.
No,
he does
that's
it
his
before.
intro.
Always
Oh, he
before?
do it before.
Usually,
That's to let
yeah.
But
you
I'm
know
just
he's
talking
on
about
track.
the
90% of
general.
the time,
I don't know,
yeah.
no matter where their place at is, they're always going to. For the most part, they're going to do it. No matter where they do it at.
You know, like Puffy has to take that. That's
Yeah.
signature. Take that.
Yeah.
Take that. He gonna do that.
I
Every
feel
time.
like Jada Kiss is just great for anything.
I love
Something
Jada
happens
Kiss.
to anybody.
I love it.
It's great to clown somebody.
He said he got that from he was just clearing his throat before
It's very
What?
it came
Yeah.
With that at that pitch?
and yeah, and the dude, the engineer, had it recorded, and so he just kept it in there.
Oh, and it
And
worked.
that's how it became, because he was just he was getting his voice together. He's like,
I never knew that.
that's how he said that on Drink Champs or something.
That's funny.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
It's always dope when they come naturally.
Mhm.
Well, he just did it on accident.
Well,
Yeah, did you
forced.
see that? Did you see that video of how the Human Nature, Michael Jackson, how he came up with that? That was just a
Which
riff.
part?
The part that SWV sampled.
Oh,
Yeah, he was like, you know what, this would be good here, and he just started doing it, and then he did the whole thing, and then they just kept it.
oh yeah.
Oh,
That makes the song.
When you're
right there.
doing music, though, I'm
Yeah.
like, how you know that fits? They just know.
That's top 5 Michael Jackson song to me.
Oh, I love this song.
He has so many. It's hard to
Possibly.
pick a top 5.
It could be number 1.
Human Nature.
It
Could
give
be.
you a good feeling.
If I sat and reflected,
I did mine already. It's up there.
yeah, Human Nature is just
And when people do Mike rank his songs, Human Nature is always mentioned.
it comes up a
Consistently.
lot. Yeah, for sure.
Consistently.
It depends on too if they ran through his catalog for real. Because like when he was going through the mess, they skipped that album. But then when they go back and listen to it, they be like, it's
They skipped
it's
Thriller?
stuff. No, they skipped
Dangerous.
Sorry, the way I said it. With butterflies.
The Sony
and-
album, Invincible.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that was a
Skip
good one
that.
too. though.
Great
That
album.
was
Yeah.
incredible.
Great album.
Because
bro.
I always put whatever happens in mind. They be like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Go listen to it." And everybody like, "I never heard this. This is amazing."
Oh yeah, I remember you bringing that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't listen to
Heaven
it.
Can
Whatever
Wait.
A lot of
happened,
people
heaven can
turned
wait,
that
yeah.
off when it was the
Right.
Tyrese song started. It was like, oh, let's stop this. Something 1,000 watts,
2,000 watts.
Yeah.
Let's cut this
But
off.
that's the song he used his real voice.
Oh, that was. Oh, I didn't know what the hell. I stopped it.
That's his real voice. So the high pitched voice is not how he talks or not how he sings. So in that song, he used his regular, like
Yeah,
when he talked.
so
He used his old voice.
street
Yeah.
Regular voice, yeah.
So
When
like
he's with his
there's several. You can go on YouTube and type in Michael Jackson's real voice, and there'll be times when he's giving an award. He'll be like, I want to thank everybody for.
Wow, I wonder
Yeah.
why he was doing
They said
that.
their dad told him to do it
He,
to save
well,
their.
he was really big
save
on
their
image.
voices.
Oh.
Yeah.
saving his vocal cords.
But in that
Oh, that makes
2,000
sense.
watts,
And
he
also
sings in
when
his
you're
regular
talking
voice.
to children.
That's what you should do, Tony.
What?
You should
Other
start talking
people,
in a high
a
voice.
high
You
voice.
can
I
sing
feel
your-
like the high
feel
voice
safer.
puts more strain on it.
Well, they soften it too.
Yeah, you gotta go out here and just talk
That's
like
like
this,
this
man.
one- this
Ain't
one
nobody
is,
saying you gotta go high pitch, but just, hey guys, how you guys doing? And then when you get on, what's up, y'all? And then you dive right into it, yo. No?
I don't, because I don't feel like talking regular is putting a strain on it. Like if I do any type of change, that's gonna be the work.
Well, you haven't
Yeah, that's
tried
what it
it.
seems like. You have to try.
That's something right there.
And then we came in and we played the tracks.
You just gotta come in and just be like, hey guys, so, you know, I just wanted to. Because you come in, you be like, what's up? Everybody get all the energy. You gotta just, hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I just want to, no, it's good to
You gotta
be here.
DC
I
it.
appreciate you. Yeah, man. You don't see DC on the side.
do
you
have to
see
see
it.
DC.
You gotta DC it.
Never lose his voice.
Y'all good? Everybody chill?
Yeah, he don't be losing his voice.
Nah,
I'll be losing it. I'll be like,
You ain't lost it in a minute though.
it's been a while though.
Yeah.
Since it's
been a while.
It's been a while. Oh, Chaz almost fell up the chair. It's been a while.
That pops in my head every
Man,
time
every
somebody
time you
Every
say
time
it.
somebody say, who's that, Stain?
Yeah, I say it all the
Yeah,
time. It's been a
Stain.
while.
It's been a
It's been a while.
It comes right out, right out.
Every
Mhm.
time.
One gotta go. I think you posted it.
Oh, Biggie?
Biggie.
Why can't we stop doing
No,
this?
no,
I ain't do-
man.
I ain't-
Let's go. Let's go.
Why do y'all keep doing this to people?
We doing this.
I've seen whole divorces happen over this stuff, man. What are
One
you
gotta
doing?
go.
Uh-huh.
For Biggie stage.
Biggie, Tupac, Jay,
Mm.
Andre.
One has to leave.
One gotta go.
People gonna be so mad.
And all
is
this
easy.
shit.
People gonna be so
We starting
mad.
with you,
It's so
DC.
easy.
Easy.
Oh,
Me
we starting with
and Craig
mine.
on the
Mine's
same
kind
page
of
already.
easy, and it's
Did you
not because
do
they're
it?
not amazing.
I didn't do it. I left
you
it to the.
played us
Yeah, I
again?
played this.
Dirty
But
bastard.
here, I'm gonna do it.
I did the other one you did.
Yeah, you did. Who'd you kick off?
Okay, so the other one gotta go for
Wait, let's
You
do
would
this
audience.
one. Let's
We'll-
No,
we'll
no,
do
no,
that
no.
one.
Let's stay on this
Let's
one.
stay on this
Which one is
one.
this one?
It's Biggie,
No.
Tupac,
Talking about the
Jay,
other one.
Andre.
I'm just it's honestly I'm with Craig.
Yeah,
For
I'm
me,
with
it's
Craig,
easy.
too.
What,
It's
Craig
easy.
already answered?
It's gonna be.
I just know.
No, but
who,
he said it's easy.
I'm with
Oh.
these three already.
All right.
Oh, y'all got it easy. Huh?
Yeah.
Man, I hate y'all gonna hate me for this. Tupac has to go from that group.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate you for that.
I don't hate you for that.
Okay.
I hate you for that.
Okay.
That's
No, because I
Rap
listen
would
to
have
other
no
dudes.
emotion.
Yeah,
It's all about airplay.
Yeah.
For
So-
personal
Who I
airplay.
listen to.
Based on airplay, and it's not because he's not top 5. He's
Yeah.
amazing, but Andre, I don't.
Andre
I
has
don't
to go?
listen. Yeah.
Bingo.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
To, I'm listening to
We
full
not friends.
Outcast.
We not friends no more.
Full Outcast
I don't like
albums
you
only.
or you.
only
Yeah.
Big
Andre
Boy.
must stay.
Yeah,
No,
Pac is my
I
guy.
can listen
He's
to a
Yeah.
whole big. What is that? What's his name?
If it becomes a full album
just be
in
Big
airplay,
Boy?
I played the other 3 way more.
I just felt Dre's verses on
Way
everything.
more.
On Speaker
He
Box,
touched
I
me, bro.
listened to
So,
Big
yeah,
Boy's
that was-
side more than Andre.
Pause.
I didn't have to think about
I
it.
get that because Andre wasn't even rapping on Lil Blow.
amazing album though.
Yeah.
It wasn't an amazing album. That's why.
Yeah,
Like, oh, I
see?
could go with Big Boy for a whole shit.
Yeah, Pac is. I gotta.
Yeah, see what?
I gotta agree with
Somebody
Pac.
said 3 Stacks only because I listened to him the least. And that's pretty much
You
it.
found one agreement.
Well, shit, we got the same one. What you talking about?
You was like, see,
It's
you
my
present
agreement right
agreement.
here.
I'm
That
talking about
one.
this.
Yeah.
I'm going with. I did this before. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the same four, but I gotta go Pac. Based on airplay.
Yeah.
Like I listened to Me Against the World. I go to Machiavelli.
Yeah. All
I
eyes on me.
don't really go to All Eyes on Me like that. I don't
What?
I don't go to his post-death albums at all. And I might go to like I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto and Changes. That
Yeah.
album, whatever that album was. Are You Still Down? I think
Yeah.
the
That was
album.
Are You Still Down?
And then I don't go to the other stuff. I don't go to his debut album a lot. I might get Brenda Got a Baby and then Dip.
Yeah.
And then I get around and Keep
got
Your
me
Head Up
trapped.
from Strictly for My Niggas, and then that's it.
No, you got me trapped.
Nah.
Man, Brenda came on the radio the other day. I was like, God damn.
That was a depressing song.
Man.
I love singing
like
along
it.
with
I
Brenda.
like it. Shit got real,
It
man.
it was super real. I was
Yeah.
like, I felt bad. I didn't like what it did to my spirit.
It would make more sense for me to pick Biggie because he has the least amount of real estate. But I really listen to them 2 albums.
Hey, bro, them 2 albums, some of the greatest.
Yeah.
If you had to
Yeah.
rank hip hop albums of all time, both of those are up there.
I'm not putting the second one in there, but the first one for sure.
They're both up there.
You're not
But
putting
I
Life
respect
After
the
Death?
second one in
I
there.
love both.
I
But
respect the second one for sure.
Yeah, it's
in
not.
there.
It's not better than Ready to Die. That's
No, not even close.
just one of my. I mean, that's my. I can't think. I'm really. That's the greatest album I feel like I've ever heard. Is Ready to Die.
Ready to Die. I
Coming from
respect it.
Chaz is so. That's so.
I respect it.
respectable,
Man,
Chaz.
dog.
Who
I
you
go-
kicking off? Though?
Pac gotta go.
Oh,
And
man. Disrespectful.
not because of his. I mean, it's just that I don't listen to him enough. But I listen to Outkast monthly.
Oh, I listen to Outkast all the time.
Monthly.
All Eyes
It's-
on Me and Machiavelli get played all the time at my house. Not
Yeah.
Charles? Okay.
Nah.
Y'all got
I
a
listened to
little kid.
Machiavelli recently because I watched that Tupac doc, but Machiavelli's a good album.
It was solid.
But when I compare it to like, Outkast to me got 3 classics, without a doubt. The first 3 albums I listened to a lot.
What's that? The
back.
Criminal.
You're not even counting Speaker Box and the Level.
No,
though.
I'm just counting Southern Playalistic,
Yeah.
AT Aliens, and Equimini. I'll let those just play out.
3,000 along on some of his verses was just so creative, bro,
Yeah.
and so different.
No, he can rap.
Yeah.
I just don't be listening to their albums like that.
Yeah, I'm not taking
just
that
don't.
away from his skills.
Yeah.
Y'all had to pick somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, someone had to go off the roof.
The other one, though,
Who side with the ladies? That was a tough one. Whitney.
Whitney, Mariah, Sade, Anita.
Ooh.
And DC never answered.
I never answered who had to go. Whitney had to leave off that one.
Shit. You, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Whitney had to go.
I lost Whitney as well.
Yeah.
So you just
I lost
listened
based
to
on
Dolly,
airplay.
Dolly Parton's version of
You getting rid of that? You getting rid of that?
I don't even listen to Whitney's
How you
version.
getting rid of that?
I don't even like
How you
Whitney.
getting rid of that song?
It's just over Anita.
dance
Out of those 4,
Yeah.
for me, Whitney is getting the least amount of airplay for me personally.
Airplay, easily, and I'm going to move because Tony might punch me in the face.
Oh, people pick Sade. I
Sade.
get it.
Oh, is that really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of easy.
I do.
It was easy for you?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how do you understand?
The people gonna pick
Yeah.
Sade out of that 4? I get it. I get it.
I feel like they cycle through a couple of songs. That's probably what it is.
Hey, you guys are gonna hate me for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate you.
It's Anita.
I'm not mad at that.
No,
I'm mad at that.
That's how you It's really not. I go like, well, I grew up
I can see
Whitney,
what he grew up on.
Mariah,
No, man, fuck
Sade.
that growing
Your
up
mom
shit.
didn't listen to Anita?
Sure, but not
I
as
wanna
much
hear
as
no
Whitney.
growing up.
My
she
mom
listened
listened
to-
to Whitney
Right,
a lot,
right,
and then
you're fine.
Sade a lot.
You know,
Tony
it's
Braxton
fine.
would be in there. We listen to that a lot from Janet.
Yeah.
But then Sade was, I just said Mariah Carey's in that. She was in that era. You know what I mean?
Right,
Real-
yeah.
He's heavy.
So then you go Anita Baker. I go like, sure, we all know the
Wait,
Rapture.
Mariah was in what era?
90s.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, Anita's what, 80s? Yeah.
Mhm.
They were all 80s except Mariah.
Okay.
Mariah came out in 90. Everybody else was 80.
But they
But
were
by
also
90s,
still.
Whitney was still.
And
she had
then
the
Whitney's
movies,
in
she had the-
exactly,
she-
exactly. And then Sade. So we she was super chill, and we could. But I can't tell you a whole lot of Anita growing up. It wasn't a ton of. Even when I got older, I was always just like,
Mm.
"Oh, okay,
Chaz
this is
on
great
stage over here.
Anita, huh? Not feeling it.
song." Sorry, man.
I agree with Chaz. It'll have to be.
Oh, man,
Anita.
watch out, man.
It'll have to be.
Both of you niggas.
Gregory,
I
come
love
on.
Anita,
I was
but-
on the island all by myself, Greg.
Right.
It's like, hey man,
No,
can I come
I
short?
just recently went back through Anita's and her first 3 albums. I was like, all these were on this? Like, I
Yes.
was like, man.
Have y'all listened to Anita with your eyes closed? That's what
No,
what it
but
is.
I
That's what it
I
is.
will go take her in now and then really go because I know the Rapture, and so I will actually go
yeah.
back and
Top to bottom.
yeah, I'll go back in and like really soak in Miss Anita.
I only say Anita because I didn't see her act before. I seen the others on TV and stuff, and it just made me feel like they appreciate the art a little bit.
Man, watch out, man.
And Anita don't fly, right?
She don't fly.
Doesn't she just take tour buses?
Oh, she John Madden?
Wasn't that Aretha Franklin?
Oh, that's Aretha
Aretha
Franklin.
was
See,
the
and I
one,
get her mixed up with Aretha Franklin.
I
I
said this in
She's
the, so we were having this conversation based on that. We were
Uh-huh.
arguing when I was live streaming the video games. We was in there food fighting. And Whitney Houston, out of those three, kind of Mariah too, but like I listen to way more Mariah songs and I like her work with hip hop artists a
Yeah.
little bit more.
Mhm.
Whitney Houston, like you can't ignore her if she's in the background.
No.
Like Sade can be in the background, Anita can be in the background,
Overpower-
Mariah can
yeah.
be in the background, or she can come out of it, but she can be in the background too.
Right.
And I'm just like, yeah, I can go in and out. Whitney demands that you listen to this
Mhm.
because she coming in loud,
Mhm.
singing hard.
Right.
She's not chill. Like early on, like that song where she the side chick.
Which one?
Good love, you give good love.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, she was calmer earlier.
yeah, like that
Yeah,
early
right.
Whitney when she was calm. Like, yeah, that's,
She
that's
wasn't
my
calm though,
fault.
because her first song was loud.
But
and
he's saying
fast.
she had
No, I'm
him
not saying
in there.
that she didn't have loud stuff
Yeah.
on there, but she had the "You Give Good Love," and there was another one that's like chill from that first album.
Saving All My Love is not quiet. They keep saying it in the chat. That's not quiet.
That's chill for Whitney though. Saving All My Love, and it's jazzy too.
Saving all my- How was the
Yeah, it is.
But she had
The,
that bridge
verse.
when she went off.
Right.
Yeah, she gonna build it up,
Yeah.
but she gonna be
Because
chilling
once
for
you
a
hit
while.
because tonight she's up there.
I want to dance with somebody, and I
Crunk.
want to be
Yeah,
there.
right.
Like,
she
yeah.
going.
I gravitate to more of the background style.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why
The
me and him
yeah.
always defer. To me, I'm like, I'm more impressed, and this goes with a lot of things, with things that I can't, like, I feel like when most people can't do that, that's when I'm impressed.
Right.
Where like the background, I feel like, man, it's some girl in my church that could do that. But like, can you do a Jasmine? Can you do a Whitney? I'm more impressed with the hard than the smooth, even though I appreciate the smooth. I just feel like, well, a lot of people can do that.
Well, there's like those singers who are like, sure, they're popular. People are gonna hate this, but like Aaliyah,
Right.
Ashanti,
Ashanti,
right? You
there's
go
like-
like, great, they make great songs, but I go like, are they great like singers? I'm like,
And
nah,
that's
I
when it
haven't heard
comes to
anything. I
singing,
go
I
like,
like people who can go.
yeah, I go like somebody definitely can do this with the right people involved.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
I go
for
like
sure.
that's
Right.
easily imitated.
Janet.
But you're not imitating Whitney.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that is not Mariah. I'm like
Mariah, man, I went back to her singing. Her
Yeah.
range
We're not
is
imitating that.
stupid.
Anita. You know what I mean?
Right, but you got rid of Anita,
I did.
so it
I
ain't
did.
about that.
I did. So I had to try to bring her back. Anita, can anybody? Nobody even take
You got
that.
rid of
She's an
Anita,
original.
bastard.
You can't get it. Anita's irreplaceable. Chaz, you kicking off Anita.
I look to see who people don't do at talent shows the most. Everybody's always gonna do the bodyguard.
Uh-huh.
Mariah, they gonna do a Mariah. They might not do Anita.
Yeah,
It's a little too subtle.
I
I know
rarely hear people
Anita's
do
really.
Anita.
Anita teeters along opera a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it's not subtle at all.
Yeah.
She can hit them notes. She's just not gonna be with the raw with it.
That's
And what I
say
like about
subtle.
Anita,
Who did the
she
wrong
can take
one?
it there,
Yeah.
but it don't feel like because a lot of those hard singers that he was talking about, they be singing too hard for me. I'd be like, chill out. We know you got the range. Just
I'd be
chill
like,
out.
show
Like
off, go
Fantasia,
off.
Right.
Christina can do that a lot of the times. I'll be like, all right, man.
Some
All
people-
right, man.
some
Can
people
we
don't
chill?
know. You
That,
gotta
that
let
might
them
be
know.
the
like,
tonality
go
of their
off.
voice, though.
Yeah, it's like it's too aggressive for me.
It's in their
Even
soul.
when-
Tony.
I agree with
even
you,
when
bro.
It's in their
gospel,
soul.
Yeah.
like that real gritty gospel.
Now
I'll be
that I
liking-
don't like.
I'll be liking that smooth.
But that's the Whitney.
Whitney,
Whitney
'cause-
came from that background.
Yeah, but there's a difference
Yeah.
between like a Fantasia and a Whitney.
Yeah,
Fantasia
different.
sounds like she's trying to do that, whereas
They-
Whitney, I feel like she was trying.
Yeah,
That's
Whitney
just what
and
she
Fantasia
do.
don't sound the same.
Fantasia don't come with shoes on.
Well, they coming right off.
But I heard her performance live is amazing.
Yeah.
She
I heard
can-
Fantasia is one of the
yeah.
best live performers. Like people who lead a concert, men and women, be like, "That was the best concert I've ever seen."
Yeah. I'd want to see Fantasia.
They
do
said
other
she put on
people's
a show.
songs.
I tell you guys who surprised me. I never let us see. We saw her live.
Oh yeah, she can
And
blow.
Oh, she can
man,
blow.
I was
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Yeah.
phew, that was
Mhm.
incredible.
How do you say her name? Is it Lettucey or
Lettucey? Lettucey.
Lettucey. Oh.
Yeah, she was amazing. That was my first. Never even heard of her.
Where'd you see her
before,
at?
dog. She was with Kim and Music Soul Child down in
Kim dope.
okay,
Hey, Kim dope
okay.
as hell too.
Smooth.
Kim
Yeah.
boring, dog.
Now I do have a
Bored
popular
as
one,
shit.
Oh,
a
go.
big singer that I don't like that, and old heads will get mad, and people, but like
Who?
Patti LaBelle sometimes I'll be like, all right,
I see
that's
that.
enough.
She be
You just
singing hard,
disrespect.
I
man.
see that.
I'll be like,
Disrespectful
that's,
too.
that's
She's
enough.
singing
Yeah, I see
hard.
that.
I'll be like,
I be needing
Stop
some
yelling at me.
chill,
yeah, I
man.
was like, we got it. Okay,
I be needing some chill.
Yeah.
okay.
Although I listen to On My Own a lot.
That's kind of chill. That's kind of
But
chill.
that
That's
was
a chill
smooth.
song.
You know, she be cutting up in that thing. Because
many
Michael
times?
be chilling. Then she come around on my own.
I just like Michael.
How
though.
it was supposed to be. And the way she kills it at the end of that song when they both
Right.
kick it up,
Yeah.
shit is fire. But I come to that awesome.
So many times.
No more of these one gotta go, man.
gotta
These are
go.
awful,
One gotta
yo.
go, man.
One
They
gotta
awful.
They all need to stay.
Get the
God
ball
damn.
rolling, man.
Yeah,
Everybody
man.
be
Jeez.
rolling up. And then you know, because people usually when I'm streaming, people constantly do that. They be in the chat like, all right, one gotta go, especially if we
Get
open
outta
the
here.
door.
I block them immediately.
I didn't like a joke someone said when I was like on the women one I did. I was like, one gotta go. They was like, well, one already gone. I just come on. I said, I said, come on. This is what that's not for. I said, this is what that's not for. I ignored the comment. I was like, come on.
You
come
on one today,
And the
DC.
cold part is,
very funny.
that's the one I picked.
The one gotta go. You killed it. It was already dead, and you was like,
That's that was the cold part.
I was like, why would you say that?
And they also resurfaced the one gotta go. Jodeci, Drew Hill, Boys to Men.
I didn't do that one.
And there was a change. It was like one had New Edition and one had it was a different four.
that's a tough one. It was. Who was the first one you said?
So it was Drew Hill,
Jodeci.
Jodeci, Boys to Men, New Edition, in one.
Yeesh.
And then the other one had, instead of New Edition, had Jagged Edge.
Well, Jagged Edge gotta go.
No
out of those.
way.
Jagged Edge
No,
makes it
Jagged
easier
Edge,
for
yeah,
me.
hell yeah,
Yeah,
that was
make it
easy
easy.
pick.
Out of those, they
See
got.
ya-
He
see you
got.
later.
They gotta go. Yeah.
See you later,
Out of those
twins.
four,
No, they're still
keep
not
it
leaving.
Jagged Edge?
Yeah.
No, they can go.
No, no.
Are y'all basing it off?
No,
of
I'm saying
just
DC's like- he's
legendary
like, hold
stat?
on. I'm
Jagged
like,
Edge was
I'm giving
solid,
the Boys to
man.
Men.
No.
I
giving the Boys to Men?
Yep, me too. I was
And I
a big
like
Boys
Boys to Men.
I wasn't a big Boys to Men
Yeah,
fan.
yeah.
Coolie
bro.
High is
Kick
amazing.
rocks.
Boys
I just
to
went back
Men.
to their stuff. Other than the hits, it was like
who?
Jagged Edge.
Oh yeah.
That just starts off like a funeral song, bro.
The New Edition instead of Jagged Edge.
That's when I was like,
That's
I
when
can't,
it's-
I
that's
can't
a tough
pick.
one.
That's tricky.
We go
That's one of the
Because
hardest
I'm definitely
ones.
keeping New Edition.
I'm keeping New
You
Edition.
have to keep New
I'm
Edition.
keeping. I think I'm getting rid
You
of
picked
Druid
Drew
Hill.
Hill, right?
Druid Hill.
Yeah. I couldn't get rid of Drew
Druid
Hill.
Hill.
I can't get rid of Drew Hill. It might
I
Jodeci
listen
would
to
go
them so
before Drew
much.
Hill for me.
I was like Jodeci or Boys to Men.
So,
I'm like, that's
here's-
hard.
here's
yo.
my
That was
thing.
evil.
Jodeci or Boys to Men
I'm
would
like-
go easily before both of those groups.
And I like Jodeci a ton. When I went back through their stuff recently, I was like, it's really just one album that I like.
right, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that,
Right.
I'm
Jodeci
like,
be Skip City.
yeah.
Yeah, when you think about it.
Not on that
Like when
first
they
album.
hit, they hit.
Mm-hmm.
But,
But
in between,
the
it was
side
like, what the
tracks.
hell was
Right.
happening on when he
That's
wrote
why-
this one?
that's why
It was like-
that's why I can't get rid of Boys to Men because their first two albums, The albums
Mhm.
were playthrough. Coolie High Harmony. Motown Philly ain't even the best song on that shit.
No.
And so, because people always go, Motown Philly, man, that album is so much more than that song. And then 2 was just front to back.
I don't know.
Oh,
Shorts
yeah.
and dress shirts made me forget about
Oh,
boys.
you going
Men
with
a
the
little bit, man.
fashion?
Come on,
That's
stop.
what we
Well, we doing
Craig.
fashion. Jodeci was in the desert with boots.
We all
Cisco
had
had
boots
on
on and
some
no
aluminum
shirts.
foil.
But we
Yeah.
should have had shirts
Cisco
on.
had on aluminum foil.
Right.
You dyed your hair blonde, Tony.
Oh, I
No,
did.
yeah.
Dyed his scalp blonde.
Scalp platinum blonde.
I'm gonna have to say Jodeci just because of
It's not as hard as you think when you think about it.
One album is it, and that
Right.
one album I love. But other than that, I'm like,
It was close between Drew Hill and Jodeci for me. But the reason Jodeci got the edge, it was just because
You didn't like the second album?
Cry For You, Diary of a Madman, it
Yeah.
skipped City on
it's,
this.
it's
And then the third album, I just listened to Get On Up and Bounce.
That's all they had on there.
No, they had
they was telling you
people
what to do with
like
that album.
People like
Get on up and get out
Love
of
You
here.
for Life.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
on
I
there.
hate that song, but people love that song.
Yeah, that
I like
was
that
on
song.
there.
And then I also got to consider Casey and JoJo. That Love Always, they had some shit on there.
Me and Dion did a top 4 white female singers. of all
Wait,
time.
hold on. Did you pick somebody in this group?
Yeah, I got rid of Jodeci.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we got Jodeci.
I'm less familiar with Jodeci
2
than the rest of them.
Jodeci's, 2 Boys to Men.
No, he did Jodeci too.
I kicked Jodeci out.
Oh, okay. And then, so wait, Jodeci,
My
Jodeci
Boys to
Men?
Men. Yeah.
Jodeci,
Damn.
Drew Hill.
I'm Craig keeping Jagged Edge is crazy. I just feel like this is nuts.
I'm going off the slow jam
Jagged
tapes
Edge.
that I
Jagged
made
Edge.
over
Jagged
the
Edge
years.
is fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Somebody
I
got-
I just
everything.
feel like keeping them over them is nuts.
I'm not talking about driving music when I'm talking about these guys. This is music to fuck to, and that's what that's my vibe.
That was-
That's my vibe.
That's
Oh.
bad.
I don't think I don't have any Jagged Edge on any Smash.
Oh, you do.
What you call it?
Let's get married.
That's
I'm
a
not-
smash.
I'm not
Smash,
smashing
man.
that.
What's wrong
You
with
gotta-
you? Oh,
you
my
got to have
bad.
aggressive
Smash.
punch.
No.
And that's not a good song.
I didn't hear the smash part.
That is definitely not a great song.
It's
to
not a good
smash
song,
to.
like, but it's not a good song in general. Like people be like, oh, it's, they be like, oh, it's great to play at your wedding. It's a horrible
Promise.
song.
We ain't get no younger. We might as well do it.
Promise.
No, I like that song, but I'm not smashing to it.
Yeah.
It's not sexy though. It's like more romantic.
Yeah.
Oh, Jagged Edge got me. Y'all tripping.
They had a-
Y'all
they had
Find
a
me
good
some
one.
Jagged
They
Edge
got some
filth.
smash.
That was like,
I don't think it's a great.
What's
They were
other good-
around, but
What's
it
the
wasn't
Jagged Edge
like.
smash
I
song?
love Wednesday Lover by them. Wednesday Lover and
Wednesday Lover, dope as hell.
Gotta Be. I love Gotta Be.
I
That's
wear
a good
do-rags
smash
and
song.
wait,
Wait,
which
Gotta
gotta be
Be.
again? Because I think I like that one.
Gotta Be. Wait.
gotta be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one hit.
You can smash to that.
Yeah, you could smash
one,
to that.
That one dope.
Yeah.
I wear
was
do
the
rags
first
and
album.
glasses in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So I'm right there with
Where
you.
the
The
party
Tim's,
at?
the Tim's on.
Put a gap in your
Party at?
At my
Yeah.
and
They had some fire though.
That was the era. That was
Yeah,
That might have been
Jagged Edge,
a
you
freshman in
can't
high
I
school.
mean, I'm getting
around
rid
there.
But
You said what?
How?
still,
my
I gotta go.
3X linen suit on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Come on, stop playing.
What's your favorite Jodeci song?
Oh,
Forever My Lady.
Cry for you.
I think that's mine
Yeah.
as well.
mine is the Come and Talk to Me, but the
Remix.
remix version.
Jeep mix.
And then when I hit that doom, doo doo, I'm out. I'm good.
Cry for me or
Good to go.
stay.
I
Wait,
like
is that
Stay
the one
Alive.
with Wu Tang?
Huh?
The remix, is that the one with Wu Tang and
No,
Jodeci?
no.
No, that's Come and Talk to Me.
Yeah. The Come and Talk to Me remix is
There's
my
a song
go-to.
in my head that I don't know the words.
I don't think Chaz knows Jodeci.
I told you I'm very less
His age is on the cusp.
Well, I just don't be understanding.
Yeah.
I'm less familiar with them. I mean, I can't even. When we got into Jagged Edge, I'm like, oh, I'm with you. We begin to
Yeah.
Drew Hill, I'm with you.
His
You go
eyes
Jodeci,
were
I was
wide.
like,
His eyes got kind of dry on the Jodeci. I was like, you don't know where he going
and then,
right now.
and then New Edition was just like, of course, like I know the new, you know, what I'm saying, like
Do
New
you
Edition
know?
track. I know a lot of their
You know
tracks.
they
I
He's
can't
seen that
tell
movie
you.
on BET.
I did see the movie.
Is that
on
how you got
BET.
familiar with New Edition?
No, they were always around because Bobby Brown was so big, right?
touche.
And then they were so big,
And all their
so
solo careers hit.
Oh man,
yeah,
That
they
was
were just so
ridiculous.
big. But and then of course they branched off, and so
Yeah,
we
they include
we
the branches.
right. So we know them, but Jodeci, I'm just
Jodeci.
I just remember like
How do you take my gum?
doing this a lot. This is what I remember. When I think of Jodeci, I'm just wearing a white shirt and a breeze somewhere.
No, well, actually, that's Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
They was in the white sands with the white on.
Jodeci didn't
Jodeci
really
had
wear
on
shirts.
leather.
They
in
had
the
on
desert.
black.
That's crazy.
Leather in
Someone
the desert.
mentioned lately whose version was better. Was that Stevie they did lately?
Yeah,
Stevie
I
or
like-
Jodeci's?
I like Steve.
I know Tyrese's lately.
I'm bad. Sorry.
Tyrese,
Y'all making a lot of
I
noise over there.
thought I already
A lot
had
of
it.
crinkling.
in a movie theater. Come on, man. You should have got something quieter.
My bad.
Nah, I like Jodeci. They just had to,
Yeah.
it's just that one album. Now I will say, ever since I had children, Forever My Lady hits harder.
So you're having my baby.
Like the whole thing about him. Like, I get it.
Means so much to me. There's nothing more precious.
All right, this episode is sponsored by Penrose Hill First Leaf.
Penrose.
Summer is the best, according to some people. Summer is the
think it's
best.
the
I
best,
don't think
but,
it's the
you
best,
know,
but
I'm a
some
fall
people
guy.
love it.
I'm
I'm a fall guy.
Right.
autumn guy.
Now, in summer, there is something going on pretty much every weekend: barbecues, pool parties,
Mhm. Game nights.
family vacation, game nights, which we have to
Outside
start doing
family
again.
reunions.
Camping trips.
Yeah.
And on those
outside.
occasions, I want to make sure that I've got wine at the ready. Not everybody drinks the hard liquor.
No.
And not everybody,
just
does
wanna
the other
chill.
things. Sometimes you just want to chill.
You gotta have wine at the crib too. when
You
people
do.
come over.
You do.
Maybe I need to order some.
And it's a good time for women. You know what I mean?
It's a
Sometimes
good
they don't want to
entertaining
get
drink.
yeah.
Take the edge off.
Yeah, just
Not
to,
bad,
to
not
butter
bad.
them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's why summer is actually the perfect time to join First Leaf Wine Club. I love First Leaf because they make it super easy to get personalized wine. Boxes delivered on my schedule, and since you get to choose the day your shipment comes, you'll be home for it, so you're not gonna miss it. You chose it.
Yeah.
You should be home.
You know when it's going to be.
Right, you know when it's coming. That's on you if you miss it. And you can go out and have all your summer fun without stressing about missing the delivery because you're planning around it. To get started with First Leaf, all you have to do is answer some quick questions about your likes and dislikes on their website, and their expert team will select customized assortment of world-class wines
Okay.
based on your preferences. Personally, I want all the rosés and the white wines because I'm soft. It's just what it
Are
is.
there, I'm not a wine. I don't
Man,
know.
get
Yeah,
in
but
on
those,
this
but
wine.
those,
I
but
am-
those
I need
also
to
go
learn.
better in summer. Like
Yeah.
you're not.
Yes.
The rosés.
Red wines are like what is that? Is that like a more of a dinner wine?
Yeah.
I'm
red
listening
wine's
to the
more for
ad,
the
Tony.
dinner.
Get in
Yeah.
on it, man.
I'm waiting for this promo code.
Red wine's more of a meat.
Yeah.
Red wine with meat.
Dinner.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But it's just chilling. I ain't gonna lie. I might have a little something pink in my
Okay,
hand.
okay.
You know what I
Get
mean?
in on it.
I'm in, I'm in, I'm in.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Your personalized wine shipments delivered right to your door, so you can kick back and enjoy the bottles and have a long, fun summer. To make sure you've got great wine when you want it this summer, all you have to do is try First Leaf. Just head over to tryfirstleaf.com. So TRYFIRST leaf.com/daddy issues.
Hit him with that again.
Yeah, tryfirstleaf.com/daddy issues. And you get your first six
Oh,
First
six?
six. hand curated bottles.
Wait, how many?
Six.
Whoa.
6 bottles of wine for $44.95.
Come on, baby.
That's a good time. Y'all
That's a
gonna be
great
swirling
time.
it up
Swirling?
all
Yeah.
summer.
You got to be a darn fool not to get that.
Man,
Yeah.
come on with it.
Get that.
Did we do an intro last week?
We ain't did an intro in like going on 3 weeks.
It might be
Dang,
longer
bro.
than that.
Yeah.
It might be
What else?
longer than that.
Tony Baker doing over here, man?
We don't need the intro.
Nah, I don't. We don't gotta have it.
The intro's
We
the
was the
thing,
first with
man.
the intro, outro.
Yeah, the bam, 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 like it's a
we
thing.
just trying to talk about this to get off the raggediness. of
Yeah,
the
that-
situation.
The intro is a thing, though.
It is a thing.
Yeah,
We got the outro
However.
intro.
It is. It is.
the intro's a thing.
so we doing the intro, man. Fuck that intro. The intro is we fumbled on the ad.
Oh, that happened.
Bam, 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 that. Tally Heat got a question. When, if ever, did you first see your child display a trait of yours that you don't like about yourself?
Shit. Craig, you can take it
I'll
first.
go first.
Oh.
I think my kid will lie and stick with it. I lie sometimes, and stick with it. But like only up to a point. He
Yeah.
like would stay with
10
it, and it
toes
drove
in it.
me crazy. Even after the facts are laid down, I'm like, come on, bro. There got to be a point where you just wave that white flag and be like,
Yeah.
that'll have to be the one for me. The
That's
lying.
a tough one.
'Cause I
Standing
picked it
firm
up
in the
early.
lie?
Yeah.
What do you do
so
then?
So I used to lie to people because I didn't like them telling other people shit about me. So I could see where the lie, who it came from, and it just stuck with me. I don't know if I seen it in a gangster movie or some shit, but it just stuck with me. So sometimes I do that, and I'm like, But he was just lying. There was nothing. He's like, "What's your point?"
You might have watched the movie and be like, you know what? I got to stick.
See who told Dad about this stuff. But yeah, it had to be that.
I think seeing a temper in Avi, I was like, oh, you got a temper too? Like when she get mad.
Is she a quiet storm temper? She got the quiet storm?
Yeah, it's a bull. When
Does she
get
give
mad-
you eyes?
Yeah. When she mad, it ain't,
Y'all got the same
she
eyes.
got it. Yeah, when she's mad, you gotta let her get. It's with me too. You gotta let me stay mad at it, and then I'll get over it. You know what I mean? Don't try to talk me out of the anger because I
DC
feel
been
like
mad
I
at me
didn't-
for 10 years now.
How long did it take you to get over it?
DC still mad at me.
How long
get
it take
over
me?
it?
It depends on if
I
I get.
think DC get over it.
I don't think so.
No,
either.
it depends if I get revenge. You honestly,
You want
yeah,
to
we-
stop
we-
being
we-
mad? You want that revenge, Chaz?
If I get my revenge, I feel satisfied.
So the apology ain't good enough. You need revenge.
Apology. Apology don't mean
That
because you
makes
did
sense.
it. The apology don't mean a damn thing because you knew you. Because sometimes people just do stuff to say, "I said sorry." You didn't okay,
But that ain't a real apology when they come with that in it.
right. You gotta.
I said sorry.
You gotta
man.
feel what you made me feel in
Jesus.
order to.
What if it's true remorse? Like, no, I
Somebody,
didn't know.
somebody made a mistake.
I didn't know. Man.
true remorse?
Come on.
He don't care.
No, I do. True remorse.
He put his hat down. He about to start sweating.
No, true remorse. It
What if it's like true remorse?
Start
Would they be apologizing?
Y'all got
all
me
the
thinking about
time?
Chaz now, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Look, he almost gave you DC.
I can't give DC any more remorse than what I had.
I'm getting flashbacks, man.
DC done got revenge and
Getting
everything.
flashbacks, man. No, true remorse I normally let up. If you really like,
But they got to show it repeatedly.
yeah,
on the
you got to
remorse.
show like, man, because I pride myself on not making you like offending people. You know what I mean? Like on tiptoeing around, like being cool.
Yeah.
So when you naturally do something and you don't realize you did it,
Yeah.
then I got kick in the gear. I got to get your attention. Hey,
Sometimes you got to fight people. If you got to fight people to get them to see what
Your
it is they
respect.
did wrong,
Right,
and
bro.
then even when they finally come with
Right.
the apology, you still be like, I don't know if you really mean it. Or
yeah,
not.
it took too. If I gotta beg you for, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you mean it?
Yeah.
Did you mean it?
I feel that.
I'm trying to think. With my daughter. So what I know is going to be a problem is she doesn't focus well on like she just has a not that she doesn't focus well, like a quick attention span on like if she doesn't want to do something, she gonna half-ass it or
it's
dip.
Chaz all
For sure.
day.
I see it because when she's all in, she's like
Yeah.
we be practicing like her gymnastic stuff,
Mhm.
super focused. And I was like, damn, dog. And then when it's time to sit down and do our reading or clean up, it is a fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, Izzy, come back. And then she wants to play, and I get it. And I go like, oh, that's all. And I don't have a fix for her. I still struggle with it. I was like, I don't have an answer
Right.
for her. I just go like, hey, we got to get this. We got to be responsible. We got to take care of responsibility. I feel like a hypocrite saying it.
Mhm.
I be like, you got to take care of your responsibilities now so we can have fun. I'm like, I don't believe this bullshit I'm saying.
Chaz got a little fake mustache every time he said you got to take care of your responsibility. Why you got that fake mustache on? Because I'm a different person.
Listen to me.
You changed.
I'm trying to get her to be like, hey, that's fine. We get plenty of time to play. Let's hunker down and focus.
Hunker down.
Hunker down.
Hunker down.
Yeah.
What you got, Keon?
They both do it. They're very hard on themselves. Like if they're not killing, it's not good enough. Like they're really hard on themselves. And I'm like, I wish they would, and I do it, but I want for them. I want them to be like, it's okay to mess up. It's okay to. You're not gonna be amazing at everything, but they want to be. They're just, and they're to the point where it messes them up. Like if they didn't do this, perfect or the best, and it's like the day's fucked, and it's like, hey man, we be messing up. But I do that with damn near everything. Like I can get off stage and people be like, Grace Happy, like, man, fuck that. Like it's just
That's how Keon was with the special.
Yeah.
He wasn't feeling it. He was like, man, I wasn't feeling it.
I don't know why I
Everybody
do
else was
that.
happy celebrating. He's like, nah,
man, fuck that.
Yeah, and they I see them do it all, and I'm trying to get them to be like, you don't have to. I think it's good to demand a lot of yourself, but not to the point where you're like kicking yourself for not being just amazing. It's like, bro, that's not gonna happen every time. But yeah, I don't like that they do that. But I mean, hell, they get it from me, so I guess I'll work on it.
perfection is hard.
Man, it's annoying.
Big.
Procrastination is one. I see that with Sincere. Waiting to the last possible second, I'll be like,
Here we go. Sorry.
man,
that's
you know
my
what I'm saying? He be pulling it off, but I'll be like, man, you could. I know you got the time because you be on the sticks. So it's like, Serene with his academics for sure. Just not really focusing on the schoolwork. I was like, man, that's me as well. I was just like, shit.
Sure, you looking at you like.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because she was on top of the schoolwork, but for me, it was just like, if I wasn't like fully engaged in the subject, it would just be, I was just making ends meet. Just let me just push through this shit, and then, but the good times was the focus.
Right.
So it was like both of them, but the procrastination and then just that academic work ethic in a sense. Those are the two traits. I was just like, damn, my bad, y'all.
Right, that's all you can say. It's like when you see them
it's
doing
like,
shit you do, you're like, fuck.
Oops. Shit.
And then I wonder too, I was like, man, is it something they inherit? Is it something they see? Because I was like, how did you see this?
Natural
from me?
is in them.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't see. You're like, you're 4. You can't see me be this way. And I'm on top of myself a lot more. And I'm like, you can't. So I'm like, that's just inside?
Is
it
genetic?
genetic?
Yeah, it's genetic. Yeah.
Yeah. As far as like, how they handle when they were upset, I feel like Serene was a better communicator on that tip in terms of like, if he was upset about something, he was willing to talk quicker than everybody else. Like Cecile just bottled it up.
Hold it in.
Yeah. So I'm a mixture of the two when it comes.
You ever seen has
to that.
Cicero got mad? Like, what's his level of mad?
He used to get mad at Serene.
Okay.
A lot. Like Serene would push his buttons. Serene would push his buttons, and then I would see the.
You see the anger?
Yeah. Just leave him alone, man. You know what I'm saying? So.
Brothers, bro.
But yeah, so it was like
Older
Serene
brothers
would
suck.
push his buttons.
Yeah,
that's when I would
chill.
see Sincere
Oh,
upset.
Keith wanted to tear your head off.
You didn't have a chance. You didn't have a chance at
That's
all.
why older brothers suck.
Yeah.
I can't beat him up because he's bigger than me.
Man, and so, but that's the only time I would really see him like mad,
Okay.
about something like even, but talking about his problems and his feelings on the hurt tip, that's just not his strong suit in terms of like, even when we were getting divorced, like Serene wanted to talk about it,
Oh, for real?
He came to, Ree and he was like, yeah, tell him, Sincere. And Sincere was like, I don't really want to get in on this.
So they've been talking about it. Amongst each other, but was
right.
like,
when it was crunch time, when they was talking to Reed, Sincere was like, I don't want to talk about it. So it's like, and I'm a mixture. I could be that way. I could be the way where I can be like, yo, I'm not feeling this.
yeah.
But then I can also be like, you know what? Especially if I got a lot on my plate already emotionally, I'd be like, you know what?
I don't want to have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I ain't got the capacity right
Right.
now. So I'm good at like,
I feel it.
I could be both.
I
It
feel
just
it.
depends on my capacity level at that time. So
What you see in their mothers that you don't like? that they inherited.
Oh, now this we got time.
Cut the cameras.
Because when I look at Izzy, I go like,
you gonna do this?
No, you're doing it. All right.
Is Joe in
Just
this?
you.
You gonna do this?
Yo, you in here, Kev?
she might.
It's just gonna be you on your own.
I can pick an
Well,
easy
I'm off
one.
child support, so let's go.
My Izzy has this thing about apologizing. And then my wife has this thing about apologizing. I will look at them both.
What do you mean?
Like they both refuse. Like you got to do
they
a
don't
lot to get them.
apologize.
I remember I watched them stand off on each other, not apologizing to each other. They had
Getting
a
triggered over here.
This nigga crazy.
they had a what?
Chaz apologized, McGee.
What you talking about?
Is he?
Yeah.
DC, I don't know how many times I apologize.
He
to
just
DC.
don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. DC don't
DC
let
don't
it
hear
go.
my apology.
He's
don't
right
hear
now
it.
thinking, when
I
did
done
he
apologize to you several
I
times.
had to fight for
Yeah,
the
he
apology.
apologized.
Where? Which
about
one? Where?
about just the stuff you did around the house, and then you would make me seem you would try to make me paint me as a guy that was just a stickler for everything.
I don't
It's
know.
a fight for. It's not like you come out and just be like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
You got to fight you for an apology. You got first of all, you have
He
to.
came with the apology later on, but it was like, man, Tony's always on me about this, that, and the third.
Well,
And it
that
was
sounds
just
like a fact. I don't think I think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong.
Like
at
he
all.
just took his apology back. Tony was like,
I can see it.
you
No,
sure
no,
you
no.
want to go down this road?
Yeah.
But you could still feel that way and also still feel bad for what you did, though.
Of course, because I'm like, oh man, you know, if someone tells me someone's like, man, this is how this made me feel, I go like,
Right.
dang, I ain't mean to make you feel that way.
Right.
That's-
Just because it don't mean nothing to me, if it means something to you, then I am truly
do
sorry.
I feel like Tony's a stickler? Of course I do.
Right.
Did I mean to irritate you and piss you off? Absolutely not. Was that ever the goal? Hell no. So I'm like, man, that was never ever.
But do you feel
my
that
intent.
stickling was warranted? That'd be the part.
So
But see,
let's
that-
take
that'd be the part.
great question, because let's go back, because here's when me and Tony first became roommates. The understanding is that I'm a bum, right? Right? Tony had structure. Tony had kids. Tony had everything already together for years, right? So Tony already had a routine of this is discipline, this is this, because he was raising men, right? I come in off the street, right? And I was like, I wasn't anywhere near to the maturity, because I felt like if me and Tony roommate now, you get a different Chaz, right? You get a guy who's like, I have to instill discipline. I have to instill that. That was not me. So when Tony is like, hey, this and that, I'm like, yeah, now it's easy. It's always easier after you have the.
In hindsight,
Of course.
but when he was doing it, you were like,
I just be like, hey, Tony, all over my back, right?
right.
But I can also be like, hey, yo, I'm not trying to upset you. I apologize. I can't. There was something, I think it was about this couch or chair that we were moving. You remember this? I can't remember exactly the details, but I
when you
remember.
bailed out on me on the moving.
But you seem to remember.
Oh yeah. Chaz dipped out. When we were moving.
And I called you, right? And I said, yo, man, I apologize. I remember I was walking into work, and you were like, man, I appreciate that, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, well, let's, and then after that, you go like, let's make, I got to make it up, right?
Yeah.
So that's always the idea. I don't have a problem apologizing when I, I'm like, man, that's something wrong. I apologize to you, DC.
all the time. We've heard it.
I'm
on
saying,
this show.
I've no problem doing that. It's like when you tell somebody, sometimes you have to tell somebody why they're wrong. Not everybody understands
Right.
why you're hurt or why you're offended by something they said. I'm like, I may not get that the first. I don't think the way you do. I may not get that the first time. So, but then if you go like, hey, so this is so it's more about me understanding who you are than me being. I'm like, this wouldn't hurt my feelings. But for me to do that discredits a lot of how you feel, right?
Right.
Which is in fact what I'm apologizing for. I discredited how you feel, dog. That's
Chaz, I be
my-
understanding, man.
I
get it.
but that comes with growth and maturity. Like I didn't understand that then. I go like, man, I would have never
It
thought
seemed
that.
like the two niggas that mostly offend people are in agreement, are in agreement right now. That's
Yeah.
what it
Well,
feels
well,
like.
But you know what? Y'all so much alike.
For
that
sure.
You're the two that I tiptoe around the most because I know you're not gonna let the
Exactly.
shit go.
You just talked about tiptoeing not to hurt people's feelings, right? You already do that, right?
Yeah, it's called respect.
Well, it's different because when I go like, oh, I thought we were past a certain point. I thought we had a different thing, and you go like, this is how I am all the time, and I'm like, now I know that, so
Right.
now I know how to be differently around you, right?
It's not that you guys have to tiptoe. It's just about if you wrong someone.
But that's the thing. He's
Make it
saying if you
right.
don't understand, and then even with trying to make it right, if you feel like I'm trying to make it right and you not allowing that, then I'd rather tiptoe because
Right.
I don't feel like you will really accept my apology or move on from this.
Right.
So I'd rather try to avoid it because I don't feel like I can make a mistake and then you allow that mistake to happen. Forgive me for the mistake and we move on.
Because we treat each other differently, right?
Right.
Like not different. Like we can't fuck with these. It's not that, but it's just like okay, I know if I'm around, I can clown Keenan.
No, but I'm
a
not.
different way that I can
I've
clown
never
him.
been that sensitive to where you just can't clown with me.
No, not in public, right? I can't. I want to never do that to you in public. I want to be. I like these guys, sure, but if we're out somewhere and there's a group of us, I'm not going to clown you in public.
I still wouldn't be that sensitive.
That's exactly what you pulled me on the side for. They can literally pour my coattails.
I was more appalled because you were the worst dressed nigga. That's what it was. It was never
I
like.
remember that. I wasn't there, but
Yeah,
I
it
heard
wasn't
about
like
that.
it was the audacity. It was never. It was like the nerve of him. Like, does he know what I could do to him right now?
I wish.
That's what it was.
If that's the case, I wish that's what you would have said. Because not what you told
That's
me.
what it was. That's why I was appalled for. It was. I was like, it was coming from Chaz. I was like, is he serious?
No, that is not what you told me.
I swear, yeah, I was mad.
That's not what you told me.
What I tell you.
You were like, "Hey, man, there's people around, blah blah blah."
No.
Because even when you told me,
Oh my God.
it was about you didn't say that part.
I
That
thought
shit
it
is
was
hilarious.
about because it was in public.
Public
No.
and women and like there was
on,
It was the
time
no.
to
It
play.
was. It was no.
You never
Well,
said
you
even
wanna
though
tell
that's
you
valid.
now.
You never
You want me
said
to tell you the
it.
real? Can we tell the real?
dress is valid
Tell
for
the real.
sure.
We tell the real. The real was when Yo chimed in,
Right.
And
Oh,
was
yeah. I
like,
remember that, yeah, I
that
remember
was
that.
it.
Y'all
When she
remember
was
that,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, y'all be
So
y'all be
basically,
killing."
there were
Chaz,
several
and I
things.
just- That's what I'm saying. It wasn't public. It was like it was a Yo thing, and I was like, "Oh,
It was
wait
yo,
a
man.
minute.
And your clothes and your phone. You know what? Fuck you, Chad.
No. Let's make no mistake. That's what it was.
So, anyways, it's all things that we've talked about since
Right,
then, right?
yeah. But
So,
I
And
forget.
the thing with Chaz too about my nitpickiness, it was like Chaz was a repeat offender.
right.
I get that.
So
I get it as well.
even he'd be like, sorry, but he would keep doing the bullshit. So it's like that's what kept chipping away at me. Like, there been times like the moving thing, when you apologize for that, I don't ride you for that.
Right.
Like if you notice, I don't even bring that up.
Yeah, yeah,
It was the repeated offenses where I just be like,
Yeah.
you ain't sorry for shit because you keep doing it.
I get that.
Like even with the remember I had to pull you to the side because I was trying to discipline the boys, and you was like, "Man, why don't you just go easy on them?" And then I was getting on them about the homework or something, and you came in joking and shit, and I had to pull you to the side on that. And you apologized, but I never rode you for that because I felt the
Yeah. Okay.
sincerity in that apology, and it never happened again. So it was like, but the other stuff,
The next day, I'm like, "Nigga, you still on about the phone?"
yeah, I never. If you notice, I
That
never
makes
bring
sense.
that up. 'Cause people, but everybody knows about the stuff around the house. You was a repeat offender, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like, yeah, you apologize, but you keep leaving shit in the sink.
This was 2
That
days.
makes
Letting it soak. Hey, so it's just like.
That's valid.
So then it's
For
like,
sure,
you know what I'm
for sure.
saying. Then when you clown me, I'll be like, this nigga ain't sorry. So it's like. So it looks like I'm holding on, but it was no true.
That be the thing. Y'all be
change.
thinking we holding on, but it be repeat shit.
When did I repeat it though? With
You're
you?
great on the hot seat, Chaz. You're not
What-
sweating
wait,
nothing.
right.
You
He
just
drives
take it
it.
like, yeah, what else you got?
I fucked up. I'll be like,
Yeah, it's repetitiveness. If it wasn't repetitive, it would.
I don't think mine is repetitive with you, TC.
No. I mean,
I think of 2 times. I can think of 2 times.
I don't think it's repetitive, but I can think of
Okay.
more than one.
Well, Tony's talking about years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tony's got years in the.
But you just said
yeah, I zero defend talking to Tony. I go, there's years in
got
there.
you.
You goddamn right. I can't say shit. I'm like, yeah. When Tony starts talking about the,
Yeah.
the shutdown.
But like, if I feel like
I can name more. I can name the bathroom, not
I can
vacuuming,
name-
not cleaning up. I can tell you a bunch of things.
So I
where
can
I'm
name
like,
another
Damn, I wish.
baggage handler.
What about it though?
That was repetitive.
That was the one time. That was. I mean, the 2
Well, we
times.
already
was that
talked about
time?
that's 2.
That's 2.
That's
those are
repetitive.
different situations, though. It's not
How
the
are they different
same.
situations. Is Chaz not knowing he was being offensive?
For sure. But
How is it different?
But
Hold
now,
on, Keon.
have we had one since then?
Oh, Chaz is known for being offensive without
Right.
him knowing.
Me and
That's-
Chaz.
But is that
Me
Me and
and
Chaz never had a
yeah, but
problem.
right, but like, but
Chaz
is that
is a
a,
great
is that a thing that if every situation is different and I didn't know I was offending you,
It's not-
why isn't the apology allowed? Like he said, we all think differently, we all raised differently, we all come from different environments.
No
So,
apology has to happen once revenge happens.
so that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
That's what I don't get what y'all don't understand. What are we not understanding? Once we're even, it's good.
Are we even?
That's not.
You, me and Chaz are even now.
Are we?
Yeah.
So then there's no blame apology. Just go ahead and get me back and let's knock
Me
it
and
out.
Chaz are even now. We
That's like stab me in the thigh, DC.
Right,
Let's
just-
move
just
on.
No, but
punch
I'm
me
just
or
saying,
whatever.
there is no apology. You don't have to say sorry once we're even, because you have to feel. In order for you to not do shit again, you
Yeah.
gotta feel it. That's the only way how you felt it when we were roasting you about coming on the road. You finally felt it when you cried. That's what made
Well,
us.
that's not why. It
Oh,
wasn't.
you cried?
Well, yeah, but it wasn't because it wasn't
That's
because
that's what made it be like when Tony was like, "I'm gonna apologize." I was like, "No, you don't have to apologize."
Well, see, I'm glad you said that because then you brought up baggage handler and not something else. You was like, no, he called me a baggage handler, which made me think, oh, DC's not over this.
no, I only brought a baggage handler because someone
No,
mentioned
I'm
it
talking
there.
about the time we talked about it before. The
What do you
time I
mean?
talked about Tony apologizing to me, I was like, you was like, yeah, but the baggage handler, and it was
No,
like,
I use it as an example for you.
but
To
for-
know
for
to
what?
point out when you can be offensive and you're not knowing, and the only way you can know is when I offended back. That was an example.
So I'm just confused on when did I offend you about not doing stand up? When was that offensive to you?
No, I'm talking about the time you talk. I'm talking. The whole combo was talking. I was talking about when well, it got wrapped around. We were talking about the what was I talking about? No, I mean, why'd I bring up the stand up thing? Oh, you got offended because I'm trying to think of what the hell was I talking
I'm
about?
trying to remember.
Tony was saying he was being tough. I was the whole roasting me about doing stand up. That was never a problem. That was never a problem. Me coming back, that was never an issue. I
thought it was an issue for you. When we
No,
were-
no. It was different when
Yeah,
Tony,
no, that's what it was. You got offended the whole San Jose thing when we kept roasting you.
No, that was all more than good.
I thought you got
I
offended.
felt like his feelings was hurt
Yeah, I
no,
thought you got-
that
yeah,
came,
that's
that
what I'm
came
saying.
later. That
No,
came.
y'all went when was San Jose?
last year.
Yeah, it was last year. No, all that was when I was out there with you guys and y'all was calling me. I was like, this is more than well deserved, right? I was because he was like, oh, we're just digging on. I was like,
But I thought
no.
you
But
got
then
it
I kept it going in the group
the
chat.
chat.
and that's when I was
That's
like,
when I was like,
that's when I was like, hey, what are we doing right now?
I didn't feel like we went too far in San Jose, but I kept it going in the group chat. I was just like, this
Tony
is
threw a
it.
chair.
I never thought it was too far.
Me neither. But then,
like,
but
what
then
we
I
doing,
felt,
guys?
like when I was talking about, the camera work he was doing out there, the stuff he was doing, I was just like, man, get off my back, because you know what I'm saying. It was just like, and then I felt like he kind of shut down after that, and so that's when I was like, maybe I went too far.
I did.
I didn't.
I was like,
But okay,
that's what
so
made me
prime
apologize.
example,
That was
right?
too far.
You didn't think that was too far. So if he expressed that was too far,
He didn't
should he
express
not?
it.
No,
He
I'm
didn't express
saying,
it.
I'm saying if he did,
But he didn't.
I'm using an example, right?
Okay.
Because you said people should know. You didn't know. So
I
if-
knew.
You just said you didn't. Oh, you didn't feel it was too far.
I didn't feel it was too far.
So
Oh, okay.
so if he says,
I even told Tony on the side. I was like, this ain't too much.
So if he
Yeah.
says it is,
I did.
He did.
so if he says it is, and then you apologize for that,
When he said it
should that
when
be
he-
enough?
When he said he got sad, and I was like, good. No,
you did say good. That's literally what you said. He was like, good.
No, he didn't say good to me, but it was just like,
Say
no,
good
he didn't
here.
go for
He
it.
said it to his
Go
heart.
too far.
I did. I just didn't think it was too far.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, wait, why are we doing this now? This is a
Yeah.
point of
So that's
of
the
what?
point he was making though. Is like because everybody's different. Like you didn't feel that was too far, or you wanted to do it, whatever. So back to the apology thing. If you didn't, and he said, well, it did, and you apologize, that should be enough. And if he feel that, that should be enough.
The reason why I cried is because I go like, why you cried? I did. It's funny because I go okay.
Was you in the shower?
Huh?
Was it like late
Slide
night?
down the wall, eating an omelet.
No, Tony texted me and he apologized, and then that's when I cried because I felt like niggas didn't care, right?
Mhm.
So then when Tony says, yo, I apologize, I was like, oh, this nigga does care.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh man, I thought this nigga didn't care, right? So that was
That's why you was crying?
because I love these cats. And so then when when you feel like there's like, oh, we're just gonna keep digging on them, I was like, nigga, for what? What did I do to you niggas, right? Where I was like, what did I do?
Oh, you did plenty.
Differently.
Yeah.
But not as far as the stand-up goes, I go like, I didn't do anything for you guys.
It was a build up, just like we already
It's not
talked
one.
about this.
It's never one incident.
Yeah, it's like a build up of several things. So it's like, oh, now that you back on the road, don't be demanding me to watch these clips.
I was trying to work for you,
And
nigga.
it was just like, I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. When we needed you, you wasn't there. Goddammit.
Then we back in this
it
like,
was like, no, but I'm just saying why I was going so hard.
yeah.
And then when I was just like, I just felt like maybe I went too far,
Mhm.
and that was just on my own. You know,
We also
because
know
Chaz didn't
Chaz.
say nothing. I just felt the vibe.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what?
I
Maybe.
was done with you niggas. I had a bullet with
Maybe
your
I went
name.
too
He was
far.
cleaning this
But the
gun.
heckling on the road in San Jose, I had no remorse.
Heckling?
Still no. I mean, we was just on your ass cheeks.
Oh no, that was fun. I thought something. No, that's fun.
You know, we was
Zero.
on your ass.
When that's I mean zero.
Yeah, that
problem.
was
Yeah.
easy work. I had zero remorse.
Jazz
there.
texted like a G when we
Yeah.
when we
My-
was-
my-
Yeah, for sure.
I
My
know
thing
what
is
it
that people
deserves.
should
I
be
feel
allowed
that.
the
I
grace.
feel that.
That's
I feel
my
that.
only
I
thing.
feel
Is
that.
And
like,
some of the heat was off of him because Remo slept through a whole
Yeah.
show. So that kept some of the heat because there was more heat we had, but then Remo had to catch. You know, so it was
I think it's little brother syndrome. That's what it is.
I would take full responsibility in the things I say or do, because there's no doubt I'm oblivious to some things or how it comes off to other people. I go like, oh man, but I go like, yo, where's the convo to be like, hey dog, da 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 da, and I'm like, oh shit, my bad, bro, my man.
No,
ain't
what I
know
can say is
that.
me and Chaz, we do have our combos.
For sure.
Yeah, we talk about it and we just,
And
like
I don't-
little brother, big brother.
Yeah, and I don't say any DC like a nigga, get over it. I don't. I'll be like,
Nah, he
oh
don't.
yeah, okay.
No, he
okay.
don't. He don't. He's gonna be like, if I tell
got you,
Chaz I got
I
an
got
issue,
you.
he'll be like,
Yeah.
people respond better on the side though.
that's fact.
In the group chat, it'd be ego
Oh,
involved.
In the
Don't
group
nobody
chat
wanna
is more.
relate.
It's not even the ego. It's the pressure of like, oh, I got to fight. Like, y'all trying to jump me. Like a side convo. I think I've had a smooth side convo with everybody in the group
The
chat.
side is always
But in the
smoother.
chat, it's like, oh, you niggas trying to jump me? you gonna
I
fight?
took the jumping in the group chat. Fine. I was like, I've made jokes about it, dusting myself off. I was fine with it. I was like, you guys got that out your system? And it wasn't out the system. I was like, there's more? That's how I was like, all right, man, I'm just going to dip.
But I'm
not
all
taking
about
another
just
jumping.
when in conversation, just allowing the grace though. I get irritated when I'm sincerely trying and the other person's not allowing me to try. Like I'm trying. I want to make this right. I want to make this good, and you're not allowing that. Then I'm upset, and I'm like, well, fuck it. Like I did all I did. I'm remorseful. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk to you about it. I can't make you let it go or forgive me.
Right.
So I'm just like, well, there's nothing else. It's out of my hands.
do you
now.
just come out right and say, I'm sorry, I fucked up? Do you do that or do you
when
go
we
through
talk-
stages of denial first?
I want to know what I did.
You got to understand.
Yeah, I gotta. Okay, why did
I
that
could
make
blanket
you mad?
an apology.
You're right.
You don't want to
blanket?
blanket. You don't want to, hey, I'm sorry, DC.
Oh, yeah, nah.
You want to
No,
understand
we
this
want to.
is why.
Yeah, I want to know what I did wrong so I can correct that. I can't just say I'm sorry and not understand what I even did wrong because that sorry's not real.
Because people also people get mad at you for asking, like, all right, so wait, what about that made you mad? I'm like, you don't know. And like,
Yeah, no, I
clearly
don't.
I don't know.
I don't.
I
So I
literally
need
asked
to
you,
know that.
What about that upsets you? Because I don't know. Because that wouldn't upset me. So you gotta break it down a little
Right.
more of why that's a thing. I'm like,
So
And sometimes you're really oblivious.
Oh.
You're really oblivious. Like I didn't know. There's been things that Tony told me
I'm
that
just
I did
lost,
not know
man.
made
I'm
him that
lost.
mad. I
it's
didn't
just
know.
different, DC.
Wait, what happened?
There's been things that he's told me that I didn't know made him that mad or bothered him like that, and I was like, oh shit. I didn't know he held on to that. Like I didn't. So I'm like,
So when he told you, what'd you do?
so I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I apologize profusely. Like I did not know, and then I will try to do whatever I can to correct that or fix it.
Is that true, Tony?
I'm trying to think what you talking about?
With the funeral,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was like, that's on me.
That's a complicated because it's so heavy. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like the petty shit we've been talking
Right,
about
right,
here.
right.
That's like a
That's
so-
different.
Yeah, it's different because it's layered up because it's just a heavy. It's just like
Right.
man, it changes the whole outlook on everything. It's not like I'm sorry I roasted you. It's just like I question everything, about the whole relationship because it was so deep.
Yeah.
So now I got to come out of that slow. It's like I got to rebuild
Right.
the trust and the outlook.
Yeah.
And so on my end, I'm like, I can't do anything but wait.
Yeah, so it's like, and I'm coming back out there. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But
I can tell.
That's because it was
all right, you son of a bitch.
it was mad. 'Cause it was mad heavy. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's
right,
not just
right.
dishes
It's
in
not
the sink.
just-
It's
right.
like you forgot the batteries.
I don't think I know this stuff.
Yeah, so
No, you do.
I do.
Yeah, I mentioned
Yeah.
it.
You do.
Wait, did I mention it?
I don't think so.
Chaz may have been out the loop, but I know it. I know what's going on.
If Keon says I know, then I probably know.
You know.
I'm
Yeah.
probably just not thinking of what was going on.
Yeah,
Because there was a lot going on at that time.
Right.
yeah.
Right. Go. You about to say something, Craig?
No, I was saying it seems like Tony wears his emotions on his sleeve.
He'll let you
ain't gonna
know.
hide shit.
Nah,
He
he'll let
come
you
in
know.
and first thing I'm saying is, this was wrong. And then you start,
No, Tony has to process it.
I got to process and too, and if I'm not in a
Y'all
space,
gonna quit with this playing with my Bible talk too. Cut that shit out. Cut it out.
You see, it never forgive y'all.
4 weeks
Y'all
ago.
better stop. It never forgive
you go to
you.
In the Bible,
Leviticus,
it
he gonna get his
Yeah,
revenge on
4
y'all.
weeks ago. Let me pull up some of y'all flaws, and I know some of y'all. ain't
We are
that
being
too.
vulnerable.
Man, some of y'all be DMing me. Cut it out. Yeah, that'll quiet the goddamn party.
some of y'all be DM.
Yeah, that'll quiet the party. Cut it out. Cut it out.
I didn't even see that. You just went over like, hey, stop playing with my Bible.
Yeah, I love the Lord. I love Jesus.
So this is
That's
what
all
Avi
y'all
gives
need
back
to
to
know.
you right here. This is the.
That's all y'all need to know. I love Jesus. That's all you need to know. Cut it out.
They say name.
Yeah.
GC hilarious, bro. Oh my god. What them comments? I haven't even been reading the comments. What they do?
Yeah.
They be
joking
sneaking
for-
stuff in the
They've
comments.
been joking for
man,
3
for
weeks
sure.
on this shit, and I didn't letting it slide. Okay, keep going. I'm gonna
DC
start
stuff come
exposing.
back from years ago.
I'm gonna start
It's
exposing.
always gonna be something.
The
They need to
giggle
go-
at the end.
Okay.
It's all right, keep
I
playing.
said, okay.
That's DC's new. That's his new emoji now. The Bible. Do they have a Bible emoji?
I'm just, bro. I'm just. Today wasn't the day, bro.
He's sweating.
Shit.
That's funny as fuck.
Sometimes we
bro.
gotta get this off our chest. Go ahead.
Oh no, you definitely do.
But what I was saying, like,
DC's far from fragile, but go ahead. Let's go.
is that the Bible?
Yeah.
There's the Bible right there.
Oh, that's-
the people.
I was
Why is
wondering
it
why I
red?
see those. I was like, what's this books?
Like it's regular
Oh, those are
notebook.
the shots they throw.
Do
at
they
that
have
shit?
Bible emojis?
I don't know.
I guess that's it.
No, it looked like a regular book. Oh wait,
That open one looks like a Bible though.
thin pages,
Oh, the worst.
flimsy pages.
Go ahead, Joe. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you ripped the book trying to.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You mean church? I'm going to
Why
help
the
my ass.
pages so thin?
Come on.
Now, Juneteenth just happened, and that's right on the cusp of summertime.
Yep.
Because technically, summer starts June 21st. So
Yep.
Juneteenth is right
Oh,
on
really?
the cusp.
I didn't know the first
day of summer.
Oh,
Technically,
summer
Technically, I
21st,
felt like
right?
it always started
Yeah.
soon
Yeah.
Memorial Day.
Right.
You know what
It's
I'm
hot.
saying?
Sometime.
Once it's hot, it's summer.
Once
But
school's
on
out.
paper,
Right.
But on paper,
June 21st. So get your summer meals together with HelloFresh. Because we know in the summertime, man, sometimes that kitchen get hot, you get cranky, all the prep, you done ran to 3 different stores to get the ingredients. You're going to come back sweaty and cranky.
Right.
But HelloFresh got you covered, you know what I'm saying? With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and
what else?
affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. You know what I'm saying? This summer, HelloFresh is here to take the work out of eating well. Reach your goals with delicious, calorie smart, and protein smart lunch and dinner options, plus new vegan recipes too. Oh, new vegan recipes.
Oh.
Yeah. Get
Might be
farm to
allowed.
table quality with HelloFresh. You get the HelloFresh box. HelloFresh's seasonal ingredients are picked at peak ripeness and traveled from the farm to your doorstep in less than 7 days for fresh flavor in every bite. HelloFresh makes entertaining easy with a selection of crowd-pleasing eats like their bratwurst bar with caramelized onions, Dijonnaise slaw and pineapple relish, or a snack board with pretzel bites, spiced bar nuts, and hot peach jam.
They do snack board now? I don't know.
Man, they fancy.
jam
Yeah,
sounds-
man,
That
they trying to get
sounds
the summer
fire.
in.
Hot
Yeah,
peach
dude.
jam?
It's
Come on, man.
good.
HelloFresh is your recipe for success. From foolproof instructions to high quality proteins and veggies, HelloFresh brings out your inner chef with every tasty, easy to prepare meal. Sounds like HelloFresh is the move. Like you're gonna be entertaining this summer, and you need, you know what I'm saying, you running out of ideas. HelloFresh got you. They got the snack options. They got the tray.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff.
Oh,
man.
shebang.
And then when the people come over, you're like, man, you really doing it?
Yeah,
now.
they're like, this is people pay attention to the spread.
Yeah, they do.
When they come over.
They be like, man, it's a nice spread.
That's when you look in the
Like, yo,
camera. Thanks, HelloFresh.
HelloFresh came through in the clutch. And the meals are easy to prepare. They got you. You know what I'm saying? That takes the wear and tear off stressing your brain about what to get. And then not going to the store because I'm a store hopper.
Oh man.
I'll be going to Trader Joe's, Sprouts, Whole Foods.
All at one time, all in one day.
Because they
at
don't.
one
Every
time.
night don't have
You
what
need
you
different
need.
stuff
Yeah.
from
I'll be
different
like, Sprouts
places,
got the-
man.
they got the-
Yeah.
I be different days. I'm like, I'm
Man.
not going, but
I done went to 3 stores.
Yeah.
My store runners today. I got to go to all different places.
Sometimes it's 4. Sometimes I gotta hit Rouse on the back end.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like, man, I'm tired of it. Anyway, if you want to get in on this, go to hellofresh.com/issue16. Issue16 and use the code issue16 for 16 free meals.
How many?
Plus free shipping. That's 16 free meals. Go to
16 free?
hellofresh.com/issue16. And you get 16 free meals plus free shipping. Oh, come on, man. You can't beat that. You can't beat that.
You got to be a darn fool not to
absolutely.
get
Come
that
on. There it
deal.
is. Oh, yeah. Because, like, you know, even if I'm not ready to, like, talk, my energy will show something's off. You know what I'm saying? I can't, you know, poker face it up. Because it just be like, man, you know. Like I called my dad on Father's Day. And I haven't talked to him since 2021. So I was like, man, let me call him. And then, you know, we talked for about 18 minutes on the phone. And he was just telling me about his surgery and stuff like that. Because he had like open heart surgery. And so,
Oh man.
it was just a regular conversation though. Like I didn't go into, you know,
What you wanted to talk about?
yeah. And so it was just like I just wanted to call. Oh, let me call him. But it was wavy though. Like when I hung up the phone, that's when all the waves started coming.
Yeah.
So it was just like, so the second half of that day, I was just done.
Did you regret calling him or did you?
No, there's no regret. It was just like,
But he didn't get to get his stuff off though.
no, it's still.
Yeah.
Timing be everything, bro.
And
When
yeah.
you decide to talk about something, then little things throw combos off.
And I'm overloaded emotionally
Right.
with everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's what I'm gonna do when someone's mad at me. I'm like, hey, I just had open heart surgery. What's happening?
exactly.
I'm still recovering. Give it to me.
How can you
Give me the news. What's going on?
You're literally
Oh
hanging
man, I'm
on
so
by a
happy to hear
thread,
your voice. I didn't think I was gonna make it yesterday. What's happening?
Yeah.
Tell me. It's got to be when somebody's mad at you.
Yeah, you can't have that kind of combo after that.
No,
Yeah.
it was just like
It's weird.
I probably could have because you know he
Yeah.
had it in January, but
I'm mid chemo right now. What's
I
happening?
would.
Give me the talk.
He answers the phone. He's like, "Hello, Tony." It's just the call out the gate.
Tony.
Sorry, let me turn down the hospital machine.
And there's just people back there.
Sorry, what was that?
You got paid actors in there. He's not gonna make it. No, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, thank God you brought me back. I saw the light. Tony, you said that? What were you about to say, son? Who I love so much.
Yeah, so I was just like, I just kept it on that and then dipped out.
Let me ask y'all something. Would y'all rather somebody just blow up at you so you can address it or hold it?
What type of blow up you talking about? We talking
I'm okay with, I'd rather somebody snap and I'm like, okay, we got that out. No, I'm serious.
I feel it.
I'll
I'm
be
not
like,
mad
we
at
got
you.
that out.
Mhm.
So let's go. You know what I mean? And I will let them go have at it. So we can, because you've been holding it. So I wanted to get out so we can start moving forward.
That snap throws me off because then I'm sitting there like, damn, you've been bullshitting this whole time. How long you been mad? So I could have been
Yeah.
getting better attention earlier,
Right.
or we could have had a
But
better
I just like to be good with everybody.
Right, right.
Like no matter however people think, whatever, in real life, like I like to be good with everybody.
Right.
So if I feel something's off, I'm like, I'd rather use just like, if you want to blow up. That's fine. Especially if I'm wrong. I did it.
But as men, it's hard to. No one wants to blow up at your friends and stuff like. You
But
know
that's
what I mean? You
okay.
don't
I
wanna-
feel like if we're really friends, if we're really brothers, that's gonna happen. I've blown up at my brother. They've blown up at me. We've had those.
For sure.
Fuck you, nigga. But and then after that,
Right.
you know I didn't mean that. What I mean is blah blah blah.
What I was trying to say.
Yeah.
that's different though. That,
You know
It's
what I
different
mean?
with siblings because y'all grew up together, literally.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But I would like to have that relationship with my close friends though. So I'm like, if you want to go ahead, go off. Especially if I did it,
yeah.
and then I can be like, okay, I apologize for that. We can move on from here. What would you like to see me do? to grow from here. You know what I mean? I really want to be good with people.
Right.
So I need to know what I need to do to make you good with me. If we're close. Now, regular, some a stranger, I'm like, hey, I don't like this nigga. Well, fuck you. I don't care.
What if you
Usually
don't recover? That's the thing about it. People what if you don't recover from that blow up?
But at least we know where we
Because there's
stand.
certain stuff that we could say to each other that'll be like, or do to each other that'll be like,
well, that's a problem.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, when you do things that you can't, a big
Because
problem.
I would never do nothing to you guys that would like cross that line of where we can't be friends again.
Yeah.
You can't take back.
I'd rather eat it up and just be like, all right, that's my little brother, or that's Tony, or that's Craig doing. I would never, you know what I mean?
I have more of a fear of being the person that blows up more than being blown up at, because I can move on. Like, I would rather someone come at me than me go at them, because I don't know if we're gonna do it and it's gonna go forward. Like, I live in fear a lot of times with people of, are we gonna move on from this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's a
so
heavy
like
episode, shit.
Like, can I tell them? Can I tell them that, and they really be like, "All right, we did that," and then next chapter. I'm scared that some people ain't gonna turn the page to the next chapter, so I'll just be quiet. But you can come at me all day, because I want to. I'm always about going to the next one. So I would rather have that than be the other person.
Usually, I just say it right there because I can't hold it. I'm like, well, I don't want to be around you if I'm sitting there holding some shit.
Yeah.
I just gotta say it, and like, or else I'm like, it's not important enough to say. So fuck it all.
And that's a
together.
factor too. If it's not that deep, then no big deal. But if it's deep, I would like, just tell me.
And
Like, get
normally
it out.
around us, we got a lot of spot blowers. So as soon as it happens, somebody say it right there. They ain't no carrying it on, carries this right there, and then it's like, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't want it to go to a certain level with any of you guys. You know what I mean? Because you might not get that innocence back. That's what makes us,
That purity back.
yeah, the purity back up. Once you do or say a certain thing, words do hurt.
for sure.
And you know what I mean? And you can, once they come out in actions, once you don't handle something the right way, when you have the chance to handle it the right way, you don't get that moment to handle it again.
Yeah.
It depends on the type of blow up too. For me, it depends on what you say in the blow up.
Oh, that's true.
Because I've been blown up on before and I haven't recovered. Even if I was, in the wrong in a certain aspect, it's still the extra stuff in the blow up. It was just like, well, how long you been holding on to that? So it's like
your real feelings.
yeah. So it's like,
Well, I'm telling
and
you
a lot
guys.
of times that comes from,
Yeah.
male-female dealings.
Oh.
Yeah.
That type of- that type
Okay.
of,
What you mean say that?
that type of explosion is just be like,
Yeah. Okay.
you call me a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
if
I'm
I'm telling you, I'm giving you guys the grace right now. If there's something like, just please, I'm not gonna hold it. Like, I just want to know and be good.
Our only thing, Keon was yelling at me at the game night. But that was
He
it.
told me, because I sent everybody side text.
Yeah, that was it.
Put me on blast for that. Somebody was like, you said the same thing to everybody. I think it was Tony.
It was me.
But I was like, nah.
A cut and
I
paste.
I did a copy and paste to everybody, but I was so serious. I was like,
Why,
I want
though?
clean, because I told you I want clean
Yeah.
slates all the time.
Yeah, we're good now.
And so I'm like, yo,
I just come out and see it. But
be
that
like, what?
day it was tough because
Yeah.
you niggas weren't admitting that y'all yelled.
I feel because I go like I probably even knows until I didn't know it was a thing until you said it later.
I didn't either.
I was just like, oh, I didn't know that bothered you, DC, because the way you handle stuff in a moment.
I couldn't. It was kids there.
No, well, I'm saying
Yeah.
because
kids and women.
No, I'm saying because of the way
handle
women
it
and
right.
children.
I had to
but the
handle
way
it
you handle
calmly.
things in a moment, I never knew
I
anything.
have to process it when we're in an environment and when it's a family environment. I'm not gonna be like,
I did never guess.
But I
it
would
was-
rather. Okay, so
But I did.
That
right
happened, and
after,
then-
immediately in the
Yeah.
group chat, I was like, yo. Did I not?
Yeah.
Because I remember I thought the debate was about whatever game we were playing, and then I was like, "Oh man, DC might not know the rules or whatever was happening." And then
remember.
it was, I was like, "Oh, this is not at all what I thought it was. This is deeper than just the rules of the game."
I remember that night. It was,
I mean, that night I thought we were having a great time. I thought we were,
You're
You
oblivious,
always
bro.
having a
Well,
good time.
I'm
Yeah,
aware.
That's your goddamn problem.
I'm aware.
That's the issue, bro.
You always having a good
I
time.
feel like, dang, these niggas
I
is
don't know why
down.
that sounded so bad.
I'll be like,
But now after that, me and Keon were like, we've never had a problem since then. Once we talked about it and finally talked about it, we were
Yeah.
good.
So I just got to piss off Craig. I don't think I pissed off Keon yet. Have I?
No.
No, is that we good?
Yeah, none of y'all pissed me off.
And I got Keenan a couple times.
That's the shot.
My sights on Keenan.
Aggression.
Yeah, there you go. People be like, Keenan.
No, it's just funny. Like there's so many similar personalities, and that's why
Me and Tony are very similar.
you guys are so
yeah, for
similar.
sure.
Because
Yeah.
like with Chaz and Keon, I don't think I've ever had anything.
Yeah.
I've never had nothing. Nah.
I never had
anything.
nothing with Keenan, Lou, and DC.
I don't think I had any issues with Lou. Except when I first met him, I didn't like him. Brandon Lou was talking about. I didn't like Brandon at all for like 2 years.
Really? Why not?
Because it's just loud, dog.
Very
loud.
loud.
Yeah.
Very loud.
I'm a different
Brandon's
loud.
different.
Brandon's
He
different
loud.
loud,
He's
bro.
buzzing.
I had to give him
Right.
that too.
We did because remember we
That
talked
was
on the
it?
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
Man,
well,
he always comes with a smile and great
Yeah,
energy.
man.
It was one time specifically we were at Marty's once and somebody was on stage and Lou came in. He was like, "Oh fuck, man!" I'm like, "This nigga's on stage, you rude."
Oh, yeah. He'd be loud.
He only come in one volume.
He only goes
Yeah.
from one vibe, and then I think he lived up the street from us for a while. Then he stayed with us. That's when I really got to know him.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, me and Lou let him share my best. My guy.
Right.
No,
You know
yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure. Yeah.
I had to get used to Lou. I had to like learn him. That's why I got so mad in Phoenix
Yeah, Keon didn't like
because I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
What
It was like a child.
Oh,
I was like, nigga.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Like
I
a
was
child.
like, bro, because I had never
that shit
been
was
around
uncomfortable in that
like,
van, man.
and I would rather have that so he would shut up. I was like, if everybody got to shut, we all gonna be quiet.
Wait, this happened in a
Keon
van.
and
Yeah,
B-Lou got
I was
hot
like,
face.
nigga,
B-Lou was firing shots. He was roasting.
because like we had
Keon,
already
and
spent a long day
I was like,
driving. We
yeah.
ain't slept much, blah blah. And then it was like, I get it, right? We got it, but nigga, all day. Like all the now we on the
forgot
drive, you know,
about
the
that.
drive back quiet.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's time. It's
like-
time to wind down, children. You know what I mean? Like that's how I felt. I was like, it's time to wind
We
down.
was like, we can't roast
And
Keon.
it's like,
Yeah, we're like,
and I was and that annoyed me because I was like, these niggas think that's the one we can't roast. And it's like you can't acknowledge we've had 24 hours of irritation,
I didn't think about that till now,
and
bro.
and I was like, yo, like. That made me so. I was like, so they act like I'm crazy
That's
because
how I
we've
be
had
feeling
24
sometimes, bro.
hours of irritation.
That's how I be feeling sometimes. I'm like,
24
24
hours.
like I'm the crazy one, and really it's your logic. Now that you
Yeah.
say something, I was like, we were on the road.
It was all, and it was just like, nigga, enough, just enough. We tired. I'm hungry. We just split this money. Just enough. Go to bed. Like, it was enough.
That was funny.
But that was the only thing. That was the only thing.
Tony's my favorite person to bug because nobody bugs Tony.
What?
What are you talking
Crazy
about?
out
People
your
love
head.
Tony. People. That's why I go like, oh, he's my favorite person to bother because he gets so much love.
People constantly bug me in the comment section.
Oh, what bugging are you meaning?
The comments?
No. I'm
Oh, you
talking
talking
about
in the group chat?
or just like when we're out, like, or even we're on daddy issues and I'm like digging on you because of your voice or whatnot. That kind
Oh.
of thing. Not like I don't know exactly what you mean by.
Oh, comment section. It's constant.
You talking about just like roasting or something like that?
Nah,
Just
just be like people just coming for me for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
People be
Just
coming
talking
for
shit
that's I'm
Yeah.
sure that's
Yeah.
whatever. I don't.
He gets called Pandora a lot.
all the
Oh,
time.
A
yeah,
lot.
I don't-
whether it's to
Oh,
women, whether it's to
man.
gays.
Those are from strangers.
No, it'd be in this chat. It'd
who
be
don't?
in.
Everywhere.
He gets called a
This
Pandora
chat,
a lot.
they
No, on,
No,
in
no,
the,
not
on
that.
YouTube.
In the
on
regular
YouTube.
YouTube
Oh, wow.
comments.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All the
For
time.
sure.
These are real people. Those aren't real people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
But
time.
it's still energy.
No,
It's
I
still
get-
like,
yeah,
I
it's
get
you
still
get that a
energy.
lot.
You gotta yeah.
A lot.
I don't mean that. I just mean like on our personal, like who am I gonna go after? Like Tony's my favorite target. Always.
I get more mad on y'all behalf than I get on my own.
from outside from.
Cause yeah, they really don't be knowing us. They think
That's my
they
irritation.
be
I don't care. Me, like I know you don't know, but I don't like when people talk about my friends
I don't know.
and you don't
Tony a couple
know-
times too. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, dog,
and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Or even when they make up fake beefs or whatever, whether not even
Right.
our group chat, our extended friends, Kev and all, when I be seeing people say shit, I'll be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking
Right.
about.
Right.
and they just be and they make up whole
That irritates me too,
scenarios,
yeah.
and I'll be like, where are you getting this
From people with hearsay. That's what makes me be like, I'm gonna tell them this story to see. Coming up about
Right.
trust
Create
issues,
your
so
own,
it's like let
yeah.
me see where this is coming from. 'cause
But we
this is
wouldn't know
coming
from the
where-
strangers, you know what I mean? Like we wouldn't.
Somebody's gonna tell the stranger that's gonna tell, and it's like,
I'll be
They
seeing,
be holding on to stuff.
I'll be seeing all kind of shit, and then I'm like, do y'all not see, like our, little stories or like, how you gonna say somebody don't like somebody, but we literally just posted us hanging out, off camera. Like, I just don't. Where are you coming up with these narratives of who don't fuck with who?
They get
and-
real comfortable in that comment section.
Yeah, and I'm
I
like-
love the support. I appreciate the support, but it's like they be too comfortable sometimes with the stuff they be saying.
I don't like it.
They
that's
be
their
talking
fun.
shit. Yeah.
I don't like, and it's just because it's so like you're judging, and not just us, any entertainer,
Right.
you're judging off increments,
I can talk about you niggas.
right?
You know what I mean?
And
I can
because
talk about
because we
Tony. I can-
know,
I can talk
yeah.
about Chaz, Chris.
So you guys will see an hour episode or a 5-minute clip, and you have all these judgments, and just for a fact that this
Yeah.
person does this or they're that way, and it's like you saw 5 minutes, you saw an hour, you don't hang with them, you don't spend time with them, you
Right.
don't know who they are outside of this. A lot of people don't understand too when you're doing entertainment stuff. You up your whatever it is, whatever your shit is, because I'm entertaining you,
Right.
and then we turn this off, and it's a whole different experience.
Right.
Like in person, we've had group chat, but like we always say in person, the vibe is always
Oh, we're
Up
the
and
group
up.
chat is awful, but it's been nice lately. But
Yeah.
but
but
in
the
person,
vibe is always it's
great.
just different. You have to know people. And when I see people say stuff about somebody that I care about and it's just false, I get hella irritated. And I'm like, where'd you get that from? And especially you're so far off of how amazing this person is, it's annoying to me that you would discredit how good of a person they are based on some bullshit
yeah.
that you came up with on your own.
Some
Well,
opinion.
it gets worse the more successful that person becomes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just hard to block out. You be like, man, and you see it, you be like, ugh, here we go.
do you combat back when they say stuff negative? Like
It depends. Sometimes they catch me on the right day. I got time. it just be so stupid. I'd be like, where you getting this from? Like,
Yeah.
what was the most recent? It was something in the comment section I responded to. Oh, it was something. So Willie D reposted something Corey Holcomb had posted. And he wished death on his baby mama or something like that.
Uh-huh.
You know, Corey. So I was like, I pulled up in the comment section. I was like, I ain't never wished death on nobody. Like, even the dude responsible for, Serene's death.
yeah,
I don't even wish
wishing
death on
death on
him.
someone's heavy. You
Yeah,
never
so
supposed
it's
to do
like,
it. Yeah,
don't
I
want
said that.
yeah.
And then people was in the comment section, with some shit to say. And I was like,
How is that a thing? I don't understand.
they was like, well,
they were like, you never hated no one.
well, you're not Corey. Nobody asked you. And I was like, literally, Willie D said in the caption, like, did he go too far?
Right.
That was the question. So it was like, and I just said, well, me personally, I never wish death on nobody. So, and then I was just like, why you swinging on this man's nuts? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're not Corey. That's why you're not. I was like,
Corey also said it as a joke. He wasn't like deep down, I hate. But
Right.
He's just
It
like, I
wasn't
won't
a
have
hit-
to
it wasn't
pay
a
no
hit
child
out.
support.
Yeah.
It
type
got
of joke.
exactly what Corey wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right.
It went viral. It becomes this
But even if
huge
you take a
clip.
Corey, right? We all
Uh-huh.
know him off.
Right.
Corey, a nice dude.
Corey's a
great
nice
dude.
He's a nice
ass,
guy. I mean, I don't want to
dude.
mess up his.
His
I guess,
demeanor.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when I be sitting that nigga, energy be
What's
legit
up,
man?
as
Yeah.
fuck.
mm-hmm.
But if if all you see is a stand up or his clips,
But if you get on his bad side, then
Oh yeah,
he got the
Yeah,
side.
it's a-
we on his good side.
yeah.
so
It's
we
a
gonna see
switch.
that
Yeah,
side of Corey.
it's a switch.
If,
Yeah.
if we steal some jokes, that energy gonna change. Because he does strike me as the type of person too that if he don't fuck with you,
Well, I've heard some stories.
he not gonna fuck with you in person. So
Yeah.
it's like, because I saw how he responded to like a lady that had something to say about his stand up set, like in person. And then he went into the Corey that we see on the podcast.
Oh, he went. Yeah,
She
transformed.
came up and said how she felt, and he was like, "Bitch."
He also ain't a little guy.
He a big
No.
boy.
He ain't a little guy.
Right. So it was just like, well,
here we are.
yeah. So
Also, man, I don't know. Do people not understand? It's like I might say something ridiculous, but it's also like, especially now in internet clip days, where like
In the
the
inner
clips
day.
are, huh?
In the end of the day,
Every
Then he said especially.
Especially in internet days. I don't know. I don't know.
It was
what
internet, but I feel I know what you were saying.
Okay. Anyways, like people go for these clips, like saying something. That's like it's a fire starter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like you're gonna get way more of those hot takes than anything.
And just
it's-
negativity is louder.
Yeah.
It's just, don't nobody want to see. It's sad, but no, people
That's
don't
a
want to
sad
see.
case,
People don't
bro.
want to see positive, like too much. Like,
Also-
look at these good people doing good stuff.
I don't think Corey actually tries to go say like hot lines so that they become. That's just
Yeah,
him.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they pick up on it, they pick up on it. He said a
The
whole
other
lot
outlets
worse.
clipped the piece.
Right.
Right.
What he said.
Right.
Man. Yeah. But
and that's the thing
definitely
that
just him.
I think that annoys me too is how people don't understand how the internet works now. You don't realize that maybe you should try to find the whole thing in context
The
before you
whole
flip
thing,
out.
Before you
Right.
look at it,
Like really,
edit,
like a
edit.
cut up edited. You don't think that maybe,
Right.
just maybe,
Right.
there might have been some context to what this person said.
Right.
Nah, I'm just gonna be mad
Mhm.
right now.
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
Some people just want to stay mad, bro.
I guess that's how you want to carry it. That being upset is tiring.
Mhm.
Like it's exhausting.
Especially you have to remind yourself. Oh yeah, I'm mad.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's having a good time. Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I think that's why, like, I make a choice. It is a choice. I think people mistake that sometimes about me. I make a choice to let things go because the other option is exhausting, and I would rather be over here.
And you're competitive. So
It's-
when
I don't-
people
I
are
don't need
competitive,
more,
it's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I'm gonna be mean to you. as
I
much
don't
as
need that. Yeah, I don't need. It's too much
I
to
was out
carry.
somewhere and I saw some comedian and I was like, dang, I remember I don't like this dude, but I don't remember why.
So it's like, do you really not
yeah,
like
I was
him?
like, what's up,
Yeah.
man? How you doing? But I was like, it was something about this cat I didn't like. And I couldn't remember, even after talking to him. I was like,
But I will say, in those situations, they'll do something to remind
he
you.
was like, oh, yeah, that's fine.
I'll be like, oh, now I remember why I stopped fucking with this person.
I had a good combo. I was like, I don't know what
But
it
if I
was.
can remember it, then I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah, letting stuff go.
Once I get my revenge.
Get revenge.
I can't wait till DC gets his revenge. Revenge one. Revenge again.
Do you keep like a list?
Two.
Do you keep like a
Revenge and
checklist?
some.
Or just a
Nah,
mental note?
it just naturally.
DC crossed the name off and put the lipstick on.
Billy Madison. It's natural.
DC be holding on, man.
Nah, let it go.
Holding
I'm doing better. I'm
on
doing better.
like
Like
the
I'm trying to get like
waves.
Keon more. Keon.
It's
I can't say
it's-
Keon does. He doesn't hold on to stuff as long.
It's a choice. It's really a choice. I think I got it from my mom. My
Yeah.
mom is very.
Did you let go of your beef with
I know what you're talking about. And I told you guys, I don't have.
Wait, who?
his demeanor changed.
No,
Yeah,
because I
he got
didn't want
mad.
him to
He
say it.
didn't
I
get the
didn't
name
want-
out.
No, I didn't want him to say it out loud. That's why.
Yeah, no,
Oh, you know who it is. Because
Oh.
my thing with that person,
Oh,
Who's the?
you know, bro. I'm the only person I don't
Hey, I'm
mess
trying
with.
to do it too.
Yeah,
Tony
yeah.
telling you what his
Yeah, yeah,
name is.
got it.
I thought you were saying.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
So with that, it's not there's no animosity or anger. I did the thing I normally do. Said it's good, and you burned me again. So now I just don't mess with you.
When's the last time you seen that person?
Oh, all the time.
And you?
We just don't speak. I'm not gonna fake it.
That's holding on though.
No, it's just I can't be, like I said, I did my part and then you burn me again and then you did it again. So it's like I can't
So now he
I
doesn't
can't sit there and
participate.
allow
No, he
I
doesn't
just don't
exist.
participate.
doesn't
I can't sit there and
participate.
allow
Now it
you
doesn't exist.
Yeah, I can't allow you to do stuff to
So
me.
is that a form of holding on to something if they don't exist?
No, I just don't I don't deal with them just to avoid, like if we had to do work or something, I'm gonna do the work. I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but it's just like I'm not gonna be like, hey, because I know how you are, and that would be stupid of me to be like,
To get hit.
yeah. So it's not. But I have no like. We're not gonna fight. We're not gonna like. The only time we were gonna fight was that time, and then once he backed down, I was like, well then,
Shit.
that's it. Like, and I was like, we good, blah blah. And then when he came back, I was like, well then, this is who you are. I can't associate with you. So it's not. Yeah, I don't have no beef or no. It's just. And I think he finally understands.
So when you see him, you don't feel anger?
No. And I think he understands not to try to fake it because he tried to fake it a couple times after. And I was like,
Get your goddamn
like,
hands
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I was
can't
like, bro,
fake
you
shit.
know, like, come on.
Like,
so
cut it
now
out.
he knows, like, Italy, we could all be right here. He'd be like, what's up? What's up? Skip over me. what's up, and I have no issue with it whatsoever.
Okay.
Keep moving, bitch.
No, see that I don't have that. It's just
Yeah,
like
get
we
your punk
don't,
ass,
you know.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't,
I have some situations
Yeah,
like
we
that
just
where
don't-
where
no.
you're non-existent.
yeah.
Yeah, when someone presents themselves, it's like, all right, I'm not going to
Yeah,
participate with that.
especially when I
'cause
did
know
my
where it's
part.
going.
Right.
I was like, we good, but blah, blah. And he did 3 times. It's like, now I'm the fool to keep, you know what I mean?
I feel
Like,
that.
Your little head nod. You don't give him a
No,
little-
he doesn't like literally. It's like we don't see each other. Like he'd be like, what up, blah, and just he glaze over somebody. Like it's like that. Yeah, it's just yeah. But I tried to be,
After you tried to fight him or before?
after like I and he was like, we good, and then did something again, and then I was like,
Yeah.
okay, you have a problem.
Repeat offender.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was like, all right, well, sorry, I did what I could do. You know.
You have some questions in there, DC? I mean, to ask.
Well, DC, do you have a question?
No, I didn't have a question today. We had a good episode though.
I saw questions in
Really
there.
good.
Yeah, there
A lot
was
of insight.
hella questions in here.
A lot of insight. I
Like
feel
it.
like somebody in the chat became a better person today. Right? Somebody watching this right now is like, you know what?
Love you guys, Chatsworth.
I want to grow.
I mess with the Daddy Issues fans heavy.
For sure.
I love you guys.
If there's one group of people that come to not just road shows, they be showing up to Chocolate Sundays. They be like, y'all be pulling up. I mess with y'all heavy.
And they'll let you know. I be
Mhm.
on dad. I be
Yeah.
watching Daddy Issues.
Daddy Issues. They yell it out. I be like, I mess with y'all super heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Tanisha Turner asks, do y'all ever wonder what career or what your followers do for a living? All the time.
Yeah.
I definitely be wondering. Like I be wondering. I be like, man, what y'all do? I be wondering this. I be like, what do y'all do? Do you love what you do? And what y'all have for dinner? That's me. I be like, what y'all have for dinner? That's my go-to. Like, we be doing movie nights. I be like, what y'all have for dinner? This, that, and the third. We be talking, opening up. And yeah, I'd definitely be curious.
I'm curious about them because I like to know about people to understand why they would be why they feel the way they feel about whatever the situation is, good or bad. And I need to know where you come from to be like, oh, that's why this upset you, or that's why this makes you so happy, or that's why, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to know people's stuff so it helps me deal with you better.
Right.
Because now I can meet you halfway, like, oh, you do this because, okay, that's understandable, And no, to answer you guys' questions before, because I keep saying y'all say the growth and stuff. I'm not in therapy. Are you in therapy?
Yeah, I've done therapy like last
No,
year.
I'm just getting older. That's it.
My therapist don't pick up my calls.
Probably because
She's
they
in therapy.
terrified for the revenge that's coming.
So is that a no? You think about what they do for a living?
Yeah, no, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not think about what they do for a living.
Pieces.
I think about what they do for a living, especially when they be like, "Oh man, I just cracked up in the middle of the office." I be like, "What office?
Yeah,
What was
where
y'all
at?
doing? Yeah,
What y'all doing? What
at?"
y'all supposed to be doing when y'all listen to this? That's what I be wanting to know.
You at the
I always ask-
DMV and just start laughing at somebody in line?
I always ask, like, what are you trying to do? I'm more interested in, I don't care what you're doing unless you like it. But I'm always like, hey, what's the goal? We did a whole podcast today. What's the goal? Like, what's our goal?
I don't like to ask that because I feel like somebody might take offense to that because they might feel like
I'm happy doing.
you don't think I'm
being a
doing
nurse.
enough in my own, like I'm doing
No, it's fine if
the
they're
best I
happy.
can. But they might not be. But it's like they might be like, this is what I have to do right now to survive. Or
That's fine. It doesn't mean there's not a goal.
but some people might feel like that goal is just not obtainable because of like I don't want them to feel bad. They're already. Let's say they do hate their job. It's like, yeah, but what's your goal? Why don't you get at? They like, and they, nigga, I got these kids to feed. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
3
like,
jobs, if you automatically come with the what's your goal, like I'm doing my goal.
But that's
Then
great.
you start thinking it within yourself. It's like
No. If
Wait,
they're
my
doing
man
what
doing
they're
something
doing,
working.
Some people are
some
content.
people are very
with-
content.
Yeah, content with the life they have.
for sure.
that is more
I
than
understand.
fine.
Yeah.
That is, I'm not saying a person's lacking in life because they're happy doing what they're doing. I just go, there's a lot of people who ask us, how do they get certain places? How do they do certain things, right?
Oh, they ask, that's different. But
Well,
I
but
thought you
usually-
just-
I was
I
saying-
thought you was coming up to
Yeah,
what's
I
your
thought you
goal?
like,
No,
I
I
work
just
at
said-
UPS.
I
said-
Yeah.
bitch.
I just said I had a whole podcast dedicated to it
Yeah.
when you guys were all on, but it was all about that. It was just all about like how do we get out of our own way and get better and get to those places. Just,
Nah,
you know
I
what
get
I mean?
what you-
I'm way
Mhm.
more about that than the actual
Right.
like what you unless you
You think
love,
it's
of
more
course, what
people
you do.
happier or
No.
with their? Oh,
No. From what I've talked to people, there are a lot of unfulfilled people and people who know they can do more and they have it in them. They just either can't get out their own way. They don't know how. There's excuses that they have that they're.
I see that. Yeah.
And a lot of us were only raised to have one goal,
Right.
And then we reach that, and it's like, all right,
Yeah,
and I won. Right.
And some people weren't. Some people weren't raised to keep going, to keep like you can do more. And I'm like, I can. Like there are other people who aren't necessarily unhappy, but they're just content because they've like, well, this is what I was supposed to. This was the ceiling.
this was goal.
And
Like
I did
NBA
the ceiling.
Players, what are you gonna do? Play
And
in the
then
NBA?
Right.
that's it. And I don't think they even are thinking about what I could further. And they might not want that. I had to check myself one time because I made a video about people like not going for it or whatever, and they was like, "No, I'm fine here." Like not everybody wants to be. Some people don't want to. Even with what we do, not everybody wants to be Kevin Hart. Some people just want to. If I could just headline weekends, not everybody has the same goal. So I had to check myself and not shit on wherever somebody is. If that's what you want to be, fine.
Yeah, long time I felt rude when the people would be like, I want to be a stand-up. And I'd be like, and then what? I'd be like, what you mean, then what?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
go for it.
Right. If that's what you want to do, cool. Not everybody, not everybody's reaching for that. And that's okay.
DC, you be wondering what they be doing?
Nah.
Smooth.
Nah. I mean, if we like get into a combo, you know what I mean? Like, when people meet me in person, so the Daddy Issue fans and they come in person, I'll be all like, hey man, thank you.
I'm taking all the pictures, giving all the hugs.
Yeah, it's a special bond. You know what I mean?
Right.
I connect with them more in person. What you doing here? Hey, what you do? But online, But in person, I'll be loving y'all in person.
But I'm not mad at that either because I mean we've all had experiences when you allow people to connect, they get weird.
Yeah.
Some people can get very weird and they might show up to shows and start handing money out of their pocket and handing people out.
For me, if you catch me, you got me.
Yeah.
You got to show me the weirdness. So I don't even come in thinking y'all gonna be weird off top. I'm automatically think you normal. You gotta show me when you catch me. Oh, you weird. Then I can act accordingly.
Right.
Because it's like one particular supporter.
Right.
She be doing too much.
Which one?
Come on, man.
No.
You're right.
What's too much?
I love
You're
the
right.
support.
Me too.
To death.
No,
Me
what's
too.
too much?
She just be.
It's a lot.
It'd be a lot of.
that's the same
it'd
one?
be a
We're all
lot
talking
of.
about the same
It's
one?
hard to say what it is though without giving it away.
It'd be a lot of extra convo, a lot of him
Okay.
up. It'd be a lot of like. It's just too much. And
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
You didn't get the first hit?
No.
Yeah.
I did. Now I got it.
It's just too much, and it's just like. I got one more time before I'm gonna just have to tell her like, listen, you're just doing a tad too much.
I think you're overstepping your
With
bounds.
love, yeah,
With love.
with love, because it's like,
Overstepping your
you know what I'm saying.
Just a little bit up in there.
So, but like I said, you gotta show me that to where it's like, hey, you just be.
Yeah.
You ain't got to hem me up, hem us up every time up in the, you know what I'm saying? So,
Man.
yeah.
And then there's some people that show up to everything, but they chill every time. Like the dude we ran into at Flappers. What's the Asian dude? He comes all the time.
Oh yeah.
We
Man,
ran
cool.
into him.
Uh-huh.
He was like, I didn't even know y'all was gonna be here.
Man.
He's like, I got to see the show. But
He's great.
his energy
He's
and his friends,
fantastic.
his roommate, they are always like they're just dope.
He been a super supporter for years, man.
What's the other? I forgot his name, and I feel bad for not remembering his name. But I think he's from Phoenix. Bigger, heavyset guy. He's been around for a long time.
Black dude?
Yeah.
Harold?
Harold.
Yeah, I fuck with Harold.
Harold.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Harold.
Harold.
Yeah.
Shout out to Harold, man.
I love Harold.
Sorry
man.
for forgetting your name. You my broski, Harold.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
for sure.
He came to
He came
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super supportive.
Chill.
I fuck with him.
But yeah, but I'll turn up anyway. Like once I'm a fan, I'll be like,
Oh yeah.
the energy comes.
Man, when you approach me on
Right.
that level,
Yeah,
I rock with you.
Because you made a choice because you do not have to give a shit.
For sure.
Absolutely.
You do not have to, and you made a choice to get involved, and I'll be like, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Appreciate
I'll be
it.
buttering their asses up every move.
Oh, yeah, man.
I'll be holding their cheeks tight. Put margarine on their ass cheeks. Man, I appreciate y'all so much, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time. So
It means a lot, bro. You do so much. You like There's no career without the people.
Hell no.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
There's
Like
nothing.
without y'all, it's nothing. I'm out here scrambling and hustling to survive.
People
Without
like,
y'all.
oh, I love you on this. I love the show. Blah blah blah. You be like, thank you. I need you to tell everybody.
And for me too, I'm like, if you didn't spend money,
Oh, for sure.
that's
You done bought any
at
piece of
that point
merch.
we didn't kiss in the mouth.
Came
Like
to the
you
show,
have
yeah.
spent money, we are besties.
Mm-hmm.
You come to Detroit. Wait, who are they talking about? Oh, Tony's coming to Detroit.
I'm there this weekend, man. Get y'all
Oh, I
tickets
saw
if
somebody
you in
mention
Detroit.
Plano. Sorry, by the way. Thank you.
You didn't
Somebody
bring
mentioned
merch to Plano, Texas, DC?
Nah. I'm sorry. No, it wasn't Plano.
Somebody
It was
said-
No, I'm going to Plano.
And they
No,
said
but
I
they
didn't bring
brought-
merch. Yeah, I didn't bring.
yeah.
Wherever they saw me, I didn't bring merch.
Oh, wowzers.
Why didn't you?
Sorry. It gets sometimes with Marlon, it's a little difficult.
You
to
said
tell.
you wasn't bringing merch. Was it the last weekend?
Spokane.
You said it on the show.
I didn't
did.
bring it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Spokane. I didn't bring it.
DC be
Spokane.
leaving money on the table.
You bring any?
y'all.
A little bit?
No,
10
it's
shirts?
just
Leaving money on the
I be
table,
doing
see.
a lot.
That's 'cause he rich, bro.
No, I'm not. I be doing a lot with
You don't need it.
with us. It's just I got to support with B. Lou. But if it's just me and Marlon, I'm doing
You got to do everything.
the whole shebang, and it's like,
You
all right,
just didn't feel
close
like
the
doing
show.
it.
Now run out
I
and
thought
try to
y'all had
catch the
someone
people.
else.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
tough.
mean?
I thought you had someone else with you.
No,
Oh.
me and Marlon. That person is no longer.
Oh, okay.
But it's the whole shebang. Sometimes
I
you
heard
know?
Esau did good this weekend.
Hmm?
Esau, I heard he did good this weekend.
He wasn't with us.
That was last weekend he was with
Yeah,
you?
that was
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Right.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Mhm. A lot of good barbecue in Kansas City.
It
I went.
is.
It was dope.
Oh yeah,
No, not a P. I'm
Chaz
gonna
was
bring
on
the
the
shirt.
quest in
I
Kansas City.
was. I had 4. Well, they brought the last one to us, and so I did have 4
Yeah.
different barbecue spots.
Oh,
But they brought
yeah.
the.
And if I'd have
Yeah.
known they was bringing the last one, I wouldn't have went.
For sure.
Because me and Lou went twice when we went.
You went to
Gates.
Yeah.
We went twice because then they
Yeah,
brought
that's
it the
what he
second
brought.
time.
He brought in the gate.
Yeah, and I'd have known that I would have tried.
Oh, the
other
homie be
spots.
bringing food. Did he bring y'all food? It's another guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the same guy? Probably. Probably. If it's
The
the
same
guy.
guy, yeah, right here, but I don't know. It's probably the same
Kansas
guy.
City.
He brought a platter of
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably the same guy.
Okay, yeah.
So now that I know, next time I'm trying the other spots because I know I'm gonna do Gates.
Ain't no next time for me in Kansas City. Ain't no next time for me in Kansas City.
So far, Austin and Kansas City has had the best barbecue I've had. I haven't hit Memphis yet, so Memphis is supposed to be, and I haven't had St. Louis barbecue yet. So those are supposed to be like that too. I don't know what other
Kansas
spots I'm
City.
supposed to hit. A lot of Texas places, right?
Yeah.
All over Texas.
You're supposed to go for barbecues. I think you're supposed to do Memphis, Texas,
Memphis.
Kansas City, and there's one more.
St. Louis.
Yeah,
St. Louis.
St.
yeah.
Louis.
That's it. No one else got like.
the Carolinas.
Okay.
Oh, they
Yeah.
known for barbecue?
Yeah,
Carolina
Carolina ribs.
Oh, Carolina
Yeah.
ribs.
I don't know.
Okay. Florida ain't got no like special gator.
They got the
Gator
coca.
barbecue.
You want the
Do
coca?
not need the coca.
I tried gator before. I ain't like
I
it.
thought you was about to say you
Chicken.
tried
It
coca.
wasn't nothing special about it.
Yeah, I ain't
I didn't like
it.
rabbit.
I never tried rabbit.
I didn't like turtle.
Duck. I had duck. Duck.
It's
decent.
greasy.
Duck
Yeah.
is greasy. I
Yeah,
ain't
I like
that.
duck.
It reminded
I've
me
never
of
had
thigh
turtle.
meat.
I would like to
Whoa,
try
whoa, whoa.
snake.
I'll try it.
Snakes.
I tried frog legs.
How was
I
that?
tried
frog
chicken.
legs.
I heard it
Tastes
tastes
like
like
chicken.
chicken.
Like chicken?
Yeah,
So
I
does
can't
rabbit.
believe I ate that shit though.
What was the texture? What was the texture?
Like chicken.
Chicken?
Oh, they fried it.
Yeah, they was fried.
It's like dark meat
fried,
chicken though.
you know.
Somebody brought it to the. I think my mom brought them home or something. It was like in the to-go box. I was like, what's this frog legs? And I
I
tasted.
did at a buffet before. I was like, oh my god.
They had
all
it at a
these-
buffet.
Yeah, all these frogs.
What about escargot?
I don't like
Nah,
it.
I
I've
never
had it. It was
tried
Had
good.
it?
Never tried it.
It was good. It tastes
didn't
like
like it?
whatever sauce is in.
Yeah, it was
I had
like
in
the
Paris.
sauce.
What is
Yeah.
escargot? Is that
Snail.
snails?
Oh,
I didn't like
Oh,
it.
no.
Craig got it straight from Paris. I had it in
Oh,
Portugal.
you had to.
Was it good?
Oh, I wasn't
I
in
smoked a
Paris.
cigarette while I ate it. I wanted to be super French.
Craig's like,
Oh, smoke wee wee.
Craig got a chick with hairy armpits with him and everything.
The sauce tastes good, so it
What's the texture like?
kind of like clam, kind of like that type of
I don't
texture.
even know if I had
Oh.
clam before.
Similar like squid.
No, it's more of a.
Well, he had it
like
right
a-
with the clown.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
I
a.
never had clam.
But squid is
weird.
kind of that chewy, but
Squid
clam
got
is
that
like
chewy.
it's more. It's like it's like a little softer and slimy or one of them.
Oh.
Like,
It
you
was
know what I
definitely
mean? Like-
slimier, but it wasn't like gross. It wasn't like
Nah.
a booger.
Was the eyeball still on
No.
there? Oh, okay.
And what you call it is gross too. What's the eggs? The fish eggs?
Caviar.
I didn't mind. I
Oh,
liked it.
never
I liked the
had
caviar. It was
caviar.
it was salty as hell.
I never tried it.
Yeah.
And I
It
don't like
wasn't bad.
sardines either.
I
love
love
sardines.
Yeah, sardines is
Haven't
legit.
had them in years.
It was
Hey,
fishy.
with some crackers.
Fishy.
Yeah.
Mm.
You like the mustard ones or the tomato ones?
Oh,
We just tried it.
I think I
was
had the
like-
mustard joint.
It says best brain food is like caviar. It's like top of the list.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's why it costs $800.
Oh, it costs hella money.
It's like that. That's like salmon. All that stuff was up there, but they're like caviar.
Salmon
is
is a
like,
good time.
yeah.
Oh, salmon's my favorite fish.
What about Wagyu?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Burgers?
what's
Like
that?
the meat,
That's a
the
good
cow?
time.
Wagyu cow.
That's a good time.
Especially,
Yeah,
especially
The Wagyu,
massage.
anything Wagyu.
Yeah.
I had these Wagyu meatballs in my spaghetti. I was like,
They're
this is the biggest spaghetti I ever had.
Is that the
And I
one
don't even
where
know
they
who it was, but
they'll
they-
like
They
take
massage
like they
the
get
cow.
like
They take care of the cow differently.
yeah, but is that the one that have like the cow's footprints or stuff like that?
Yeah, they do.
They-
They,
that's
they
the one
keep the
from-
history of the
yeah,
cow.
the actual
Uh-huh.
cow.
wow.
Like, where
So
it's
they
been.
murder-
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they
oh
keep the
yeah.
history. Yeah, it's
You know
sad,
exactly where that cow's. It has a name.
Yeah.
The cow think he got a good life. Man, y'all really taking good care of me.
I am a little tense back here,
Man, y'all really nice. here,
massaging
man.
his hips.
Yeah.
Why? Thank you.
Oh, I'm getting massages, man. Man, you a good dude.
Oh, let me tell y'all the type of weenies you are for you guys on the watching. You guys scream like little women on
Oh, you
last
better
week.
not.
Last week on
It
Daddy
hurt, bro.
Issues.
Oh, you brought the
man.
machine?
I didn't. But I have video on my channel, 14 minutes. I did it twice, both sides on, back, kidneys, and hips. I'm watching you guys
In our
tap out at
defense,
7.
in our defense, we don't know if we really did it the right way because there were certain points where Tony should have been feeling something and he was feeling nothing.
I was feeling it all.
But we had it
I
on
just
one
wasn't
side.
screaming.
Because me and Keon had the
Mm.
same reaction to the pain level.
I felt it.
My body was
I
getting
felt
tortured.
every piece.
I was like, Tony was only one out there. I was
Nah,
like, you guys
man.
embarrassed.
You know what made me
Daddy
funny?
Issues.
Some lady in the comments was like, of course Keon would act like it didn't hurt. I was like, oh, did you not see me screaming? Like, what?
I definitely saw. I can't go. Okay. Take
Yeah,
it.
right. I was like, what episode did you watch?
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a redo with
She
y'all.
probably
too.
said that
All right,
before she
good.
finished it.
I
was
got
like, what
video.
are you watching?
We got video evidence. I don't need to do it again.
We don't know if
That's
it
what
was
I'm saying.
on.
Chaz don't need to do it again.
I have
'cause he already
witnesses.
did it. So y'all
He
got to
did
go
it,
over
yeah.
to the other show and watch that.
You gotta
Yeah.
go to my YouTube. I'm not.
That's
I
fair.
saw the comments. I was like, ain't no way I'm about to. There ain't no way I'm about to do it again.
I'll do it again.
That's
though.
on
I wouldn't do it
Macaroni.
again.
Being a little
That's
hoe,
on
but you won't
Macaroni
do
and
it
Chaz.
again,
I did
so
it
you really
twice.
can't
No,
talk
yo.
shit.
I already
you
did it
can't.
twice.
Was that on?
I did it twice.
Was that
I
on
mean-
Macaroni and Chaz? Okay.
I did
I
it
ain't
Do
do
twice.
it again.
do it 3
Thank you, Greg.
times since it's nothing.
So
I
we're
didn't
gonna
say
bring
it was
it back.
nothing.
We're gonna bring it back in, and you and Tony gonna
I
do it
didn't
again.
say it was nothing.
Y'all gotta have
I
a-
didn't say
Yeah,
that.
I
I
gotta
gotta
make
see who
sure.
win. Yeah.
Chaz
There's
said,
no
"Give me
way
a
that
period
Tony
too."
didn't feel nothing.
I felt it.
Bro, it was
My
unbearable.
legs was kicking.
Nah.
How come it didn't pull? Like, how
man?
come it wasn't pulling?
Yeah.
Like, I did a full on. Like, why wasn't
was-
it pulling like that?
It was pulling.
It's supposed to be like a sharp pain.
Remember I did,
Mine
the,
pulled.
I did the bounce.
Oh, man.
I felt it.
I remember I had it right here. I was like, oh, I can't move my legs. I was like, I can't move my legs right now.
I almost went home and looked it up if body types change it. If just depending on your body type or like what. I was like, this is terrible.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it on your face.
I heard that labor simulator is worse. I heard that.
I want to do it.
I would do
that
it.
one's
Can,
worse.
can who can get their hands on?
I don't
want
want
to
to feel like a woman.
What's up with a hot chip?
I do.
I'm all
Can we
right.
do a hot chip?
We could do that. The
That's
one
a lot.
that's
That's
so high
sweaty.
that's only they sell it individually.
We
What
got
chip
it.
is that?
I need the milk. If we
That's
do
that
it.
ghost pepper.
That's a Dorito one,
chip?
right?
No
Bro,
milk.
you gotta wear gloves
Yeah.
and eat that. And you
I don't
can't
know if
touch
that's safe.
nothing. Like you can't touch any part of your face. And you
What?
gonna mess yourself up.
Is there a
It
level? They got
literally
another
burns.
level. Can we do a level down?
That's like
Yeah, yeah,
habanero.
Mario.
Yeah.
Habanero.
do-
might
My
be-
friend did it, and he was like for 2 hours. He was just like leaned over, like hurting. Yeah, it messed his stomach up. He just
Yeah,
ate
I
one
know.
You
chip.
can't even cut it
Poop
without
immediately.
wearing gloves.
Yeah, you literally.
And
if you,
some people wear masks because it's
Yeah.
so strong.
Will we be able to
Sounds
do an
like it
episode?
shouldn't go in our body.
It should.
It should.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
No, it
Yeah.
literally. He was like, bro, I feel like he was like, I'm about to throw up, and all of a sudden he's just sweating. Just because he ate one chip, he's just sweating. Like you can
Yeah.
see it in his face.
Is
I
it a
kinda
big
wanna
chip?
do it,
If it's
though.
the Dorito one's a big chip,
It's
right?
a big
It's
chip.
a
It's
big
one
ass
chip,
chip.
bro,
Right.
and he had to wear gloves. You can't touch it with your fingers.
Anything
'cause
I
it'll get in your
can't
skin.
eat with my hands, I don't think I'm supposed to be eating.
So we
You're
doing
right.
this?
I don't think we can do that episode.
After all
Yeah, y'all wouldn't be able to do
I
that
don't think we can do
episode.
that episode.
listen to
That,
all
that
the
would literally be the whole
facts.
episode.
all the bad
We
stuff.
gonna punk out on everything?
Because we
What?
couldn't do the episode.
You wouldn't be able to do that episode.
We'd have to shoot something off camera and then put it on here so
We
we
could
could
do it
talk
at the
about
end of the
it.
episode.
We do it at the end of the episode.
Then you won't be
That's
able
the
to see the
climax.
reaction.
Yeah, we'd have to do it offset somewhere
Y'all
else.
gonna need like
video
another
that
hour. Like
and then
seriously.
show them the video and then talk
What's
about
the
video.
recovery time?
He said another hour.
You're gonna need another. You go for sure. You're not gonna want to go anywhere.
I got
for
to
like
start
an hour.
thinking about it. So
He gonna be a flamethrower.
His,
Right.
his stomach is not gonna enjoy it.
Oh, imagine on the way
Like,
out.
man, it sounds
then.
dangerous.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what, like, bro. You have to wear gloves. If you touch your eye, you're literally gonna be like.
all right, what else
gonna
can we
mess yourself
do?
up.
Food. Are we gonna do those biscuits?
Which biscuit?
I want to do
We
like
gotta-
a
let's
challenge.
pick one and do it.
Let's do it, man.
Which biscuit are you talking about? Biscuit sound
We
good.
all picked a different biscuit last time, but we never brought it in. It was like Popeyes,
We never because we never.
Church's,
Yeah,
and then we never brought it
They
in.
don't be open, do they?
they don't be open at this. No, they should be open
We'd
at
have
this.
Popeyes,
Yeah.
right? We get it the night
10:45.
before.
You gotta keep it on time.
10:45,
We just have to
yeah.
push it
There's
We got
one
to
up-
be late for no biscuits.
There's one up the way. There's one
Whoever's
not too
late the
far.
most should eat the chip. Somebody said.
That's crazy.
Well, that's correct. I
Yeah,
agree.
no, see, I don't.
We should do it.
Yeah, everybody in the
exactly how
chat
we
saying
should
don't
do
do
it.
it though.
Yeah, biscuits.
I would,
because
I
they
would
scary.
want, I would want to see y'all do it, but like at the same time, I wouldn't want y'all to do it because I know it's bad.
We won't do the whole chip.
I want to do something hot. And I'm
what-
soft.
All right, what if we bring in a hot sauce and put it on like something healthy, like a cucumber
Ooh.
or something?
Wait, the like the hot ones thing. Don't they have
The hot
those? Don't
ones.
they have like the sauces? Don't they sell that?
But there's
I think?
levels.
Probably.
You gotta-
Yeah, farmers
Yeah.
market, they got a whole hot
Because
sauce
Yeah.
store.
one of my dreams in life is to be on hot ones.
That'd be pretty cool.
And I
We could
wanna-
get somebody to cook up some wings and
Come on,
different
when
sauces.
you wanna do
That'd
it?
be pretty fire.
Huh?
Right?
When you want to do it?
I'll grab some
It's
hot
just
sauce.
hot ones
next
is
week.
hilarious.
I'll grab like
I'm gonna call my
A
guy.
daddy
You
issues
got a
hot
guy?
ones.
I'm gonna call my guy.
Okay.
You got a
For
hot
wings?
wing
No
guy?
promise
get
it's a
you
good
on the
time
show.
and then come up
Wait.
short.
Are we trying wings? Different
No,
You
levels
talking
of
about
wings?
hot ones?
I want to put you on hot ones.
Oh yeah, I want to be on there
I'm
ASAP.
gonna call my guy.
That's one of my dreams.
But we gonna do it here.
Yeah, I'll say y'all gonna do it here. That seems pretty cool.
I would be
have,
down
like-
to try levels of either hot chicken or hot wings. Oh,
Wait, how do you
I
guys
want
do
it? Got to
it?
be all the same thing.
But how do you
gotta
do
be-
at what's the spot with the lemon? I mean, not Buffalo Wild Wings, the other spot. Come on, guys. Wingstop. How would you guys? Can you
can't do
handle
it.
Keem,
No,
we
no.
gotta-
I'm asking. You've been there before, right?
Yeah.
Have you? What's the hottest you've? Have you
I
ever
think
done?
I've
I've done a
gone
blazing.
I
one.
don't do hot.
The hottest thing I ever had.
You never done the mango
Buffalo.
habanero? And
I think
never?
I've gone. No, I've had those.
Okay.
That was, you know, what I mean, the
Right.
hottest thing I ever had in my life. I was in Canada and they had nachos and there was this salsa up to the side and I should have known better because it wasn't like a salsa, it was a paste.
Mm-hmm.
So I should have known.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like,
Ooh,
oh, try
paste.
this one. And for about an hour or something, I was like, bro, I'm sweating. They eventually had to bring me because I was eating jalapenos to cool down.
That's
Damn.
cool.
It was too
shit.
hot. I was like, I just need to eat something. And nothing was working. And finally, they had to bring me milk after because I was like, I can't. We're not gonna finish the night.
I went to Prince's Hot Chicken in Nashville, and I think I got the second hottest one. And it was it hit me so later that my when I was doing number 2.
Oh yeah, you gonna
Oh,
feel
yeah.
that. You gonna feel that.
for
Booty was
like
hot?
2 days
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
Hurt
yeah,
on
you gonna
me.
feel
And
that.
I forgot. I was like, I ate that 2 days ago, and it's
Yeah,
still
man.
hot. It
It's
was-
still processing.
Yeah.
And I don't like when it's so hot that it don't taste good no more.
That's,
Yeah.
that's
That's
everything.
Yeah,
spicy
man.
yeah.
to me.
Anytime.
That's
It's
why I don't
like,
do spice.
You gotta dip your ass in the ice buster.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
go sauce?
Your booty hole be like,
I just hate it when it's so hot my lips burn for hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man. We could do a hot sauce, and we can put
We
it
do
on
a hot
something.
sauce.
I'm
for
down.
sure.
we got to get almond milk for Tony.
Yeah, I want oat milk.
Definitely
I need
gotta do
regular
it.
milk.
Yeah.
I want oat
We
milk.
just
I
gotta
don't
figure out what we're gonna put it on.
I'm
We're
bringing
trying to
a
do, like-
cow. I'm bringing a hump sucker from the udder.
Tony, they ever did
we could do
like a
regular
vegan hot
tortilla
ones?
chips.
They ever did that before?
On hot ones?
Yeah.
I think they have people. They usually eat like cauliflower
Cauliflower?
wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I would do that. Why
Yeah,
can't we do
and
that? We
and
can
they
do
have
that.
the
I've
names
never had
of the
some hot
sauces,
cauliflower
and they have a hot sauce store at the
Yeah.
farmer's
I
market.
I
We
like
get that
cauliflower
going.
wings.
Yeah, they're good. I've had.
I'm down to do that.
Flappers.
It's not wings. It's just
They
cauliflower.
have them, but
They weren't good.
Right.
Somewhere I had it.
The
was
only
really
place
good.
I've had good ones was in Atlanta at B&L.
They got some decent ones in Burbank actually, next to Mama and Papa's Pizza over there on Alameda.
it's good.
Is that dang, what's it? OG Wings?
I forget the name of it though.
That
But
sounds-
it's right.
that's-
It's right in that little plaza where Mama's
Okay.
and Papa's is on the corner.
I know what you're
And
talking
think
about.
I think it
Trader
might be-
Joe's is across the street on that same street.
I think it's called. It used to be called OG Wings.
Over
They used to have
Scott
one in
Road,
Glendale.
over by Scott Road.
I'm hungry.
like it's in that Glendale Burbank border area, not far from
Not-
a Rouse.
Not too far from IKEA.
Yeah, it's not too far from
It's,
there.
I think it's called OG Wings.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
DC, where you at, cuz?
St. Louis Improv. No, St. Louis Helium Comedy Club with Marlon this weekend.
St. Louis.
Oh, that's
is
where y'all
just
at? Yeah.
like Compton.
St.
You
Louis.
ain't coming.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm gonna
okay.
go to the one after that. I'm gonna go with them to Houston.
Oh, H-Town.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all
I
going to
won't-
Houston?
I won't be there.
I'll be there having fun.
Who's doing Houston?
Craig ain't going.
You saw?
Marlon, I
I
am.
sent it
Sydney?
to what's your name? I'm gonna be with Bake. I'm going with Bake, but I gave it to Jenny.
Oh, okay.
Jenny
Jenny did say he be with Damon and Marlon.
Mm-hmm.
H-Town.
Yeah.
Where you at, Craig?
At Craig Wayans on everything. Mr. Toxic Shop. And I'll be in Houston in 2 weeks with them. Without him.
Oh,
I haven't been to Houston in a while. Hey man, y'all should
finna
be
be
out in
partying,
Houston.
too.
Let's see what's
What's
going
Real
down.
Burgers?
Houston. Let's get it.
Chaz.
We're big
Chaz.
Black Roni and Chaz.
Black-a-roni and Chaz on my YouTube at Chaz Rogers. I'm Chaz Rogers. I will be in San Francisco this weekend with Shantae Wayans, my
the
favorite
Bay.
Wayans.
I'm proud of you,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, man. Don't you start with me.
No, I'm
now.
proud of you,
Don't
bro.
you dare. We'll go back.
That's the thing about it. We bad.
He did say that though. He said that.
I
What?
can't.
He did say that in the
What?
chat. I was like, Chaz, is he back in the streets? And DC was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm proud of you,
I
bro.
appreciate you, dog.
It's hard. I
You had
can't
to
make my
earn- you had
I
to earn
can't
the
make
pride,
my bashing
dog.
loud and my praise quiet.
I appreciate
All
that,
right.
dog.
Yeah, you gotta. I'm proud of you, bro. You're back in these
Chaz,
streets.
Chaz look like he really back.
Yeah.
I'm working, man.
I'm still looking
But
at
the
him with
writer's strike's
squinty
still on,
eyes.
so I don't know.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
That's
left
the thing.
last
I don't
year.
know.
And while we were shooting, I left and went with Tony that weekend. While we were shooting, I
Okay.
didn't say, "Hey, man, I took them
It
days
seems,
off."
it seems like he's getting the love back.
Yeah, you been
Yeah,
out with Shark
maybe.
a little bit.
Hmm?
Didn't y'all do San Diego?
That's coming
that's
up.
that's the
Coming up.
weekend
Okay.
after.
They're back to back.
Yeah, San Francisco and
Chaz
San
back
Diego.
to back.
these
on
streets.
the road,
Doing
back to
Chicago
back.
with her. You know what I'm saying? Whenever that is.
Yeah.
Am I going with you?
Yeah.
Did you ever?
I have to call her back. She did not get back to me.
Okay.
So, but hopefully.
Yeah. And so hop on the YouTube and the IG.
Go
gonna
watch
call
him
after
do
this.
this. What is it? Pregnancy test? What you do?
Where you at, Keon?
Oh, yeah, go watch that.
I
Labor
separated the
pain.
video, so there's the whole video, and there's one that's just the 14 minutes. Is me, then Dion, then me again when I do it twice because Dion punked out at level 6 or something like that.
I think he should do it here, but
I'm
that's
not
just
doing
what
it.
I-
Make it full circle.
Just do it here,
doing
man.
it. No, I'm
You
good,
know what
dog.
I'm saying?
Make
I'm
sure you
sick,
have our
I'm
money
sick
next
that day.
week.
Somebody's covering for me that day, whatever day y'all talking about.
How you feel?
Where you at, Anthony?
I am at Vancouver, New Westminster, House of Comedy, Vancouver. Area, June 29th
Jaloon.
through July 2nd. July, so it is Jaloon, because I'm doing both.
Jaloon.
And then I am at Laughs Unlimited, Sacramento, July 14th and 15th, 4 shows. Hopefully Chaz will be with me.
Hopefully.
And then I am doing Mic Drop Comedy in San Diego, July 23rd. It's a one-nighter.
Yeah.
So pull up to that. I think Keenan's coming with me. I can't remember who's coming with that one. Or maybe not. I don't know. I have to look. But yeah, those are the 3 coming up. Check KeonPoli.com. I just updated my my schedule and all that stuff. So, and I'm Detroit. Y'all have been asking. Dude just got back to me, so I think I'm coming to Detroit this year.
Oh.
So it's gonna probably be
Maybe.
a one-nighter, but we'll see. But yeah, Detroit. Finally, I think I'm coming there. And other than that, Kev on Stage Studio app, Keon's All Star Teams. I think we're on episode 4 or 5 now. There's 16 episodes, I think. And then whoever asked about Brutally Honest, we just took a break just because we've been busy and we're trying to find a studio to shoot in and things of that nature. Other than that, yeah, KeonPoli.com on everything. And thank y'all for supporting, for real. Y'all really be pulling up on us, and I appreciate it.
Detroit, Michigan this weekend, 5 shows.
Hey.
Get your tickets. It'll be my first time headlining in Detroit ever. So get your tickets. House of Comedy. One of the shows is sold out.
Ooh.
So they are moving. Detroit's not ashy, so don't take your sweet time. Check out new episodes of Verbal Cardio. They drop every Wednesday. Check out the new review of The Flash. It's going to be dropping this week as well. And if you are in the LA area, Monday is Tony Baker and Friends. June 26th. June 26th.
Y'all like, man, we just had
June 26th.
So if you're in the LA area, pull up on us, man.
What did I
It's always a
miss
good
now?
time with Tony Baker and Friends.
June 26th. I'm going to be there. Wait, let me see.
And,
Oh, Tony Bacon friends. I got you.
yeah, just keep checking my Instagram,
Pressure's
clicking the
on.
links on my bios and such. And
I'm pulling up.
yeah, y'all. And
we back with
We
another
out.
episode.
Fire.
oh,